The 2019 Houston Public Media Spelling Bee is made possible by our presenting sponsor, Texas Children's Hospital.
Welcome to the 2019 Houston Public Media Spelling Bee, coming to you today from the Baylor College of Medicine Academy at James D. Ryan Middle School. I'm Ernie Manous, your host for the Bee. Joining me is three-time Houston spelling champ, Anjay Ajoda. Hello, Anjay.
Hi, thanks for having me, Ernie. It's great to be here. What we've got today is the product of more than 100,000 students competing across the state of Texas for their shot at this bee.
And by the time we are done today, two of our spellers will be going to represent our area at the Scripps National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. But before we can find out who those two are going to be, it's time to meet our officials. We'll begin with the University of Houston judges that we have with us. Dr. Kavita Singh is an assistant professor of English, and Dr. Richard Armstrong is an associate professor of classical studies.
Our pronouncer is Dr. Lauren Zenz, associate professor of applied linguistics at the University of Houston. And our appeals judge off camera is Richard Galenko, a recipient of the Stephen Sondheim Inspirational Teacher Award. Spellers, congratulations for spelling your way to this moment.
We are proud of all of our spellers, but with that said, it's time to begin our bee. We'll begin each round by checking with our judges to make sure they're ready. Judges, are you ready? Then the bee begins now. Our first speller, Claire Wang, is going to make her way to the mic. She's an 8th grader for an A&M Consolidated Middle School.
Curriculum.
Curriculum, may I have the definition, please?
The whole body of courses offered by an educational institution or one of its branches.
May I have it in a sentence?
The school is planning to add Latin to its curriculum next year.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Curriculum. C-U-R-R-I-C-U-L-U-M. Curriculum.
That is correct.
Kirtana Krishnan is from Beckendorf Junior High, a 7th grader.
Rough-hewn.
Rough-hewn, may I please have the definition?
Lacking polish, uncultivated, plain.
Rough-hewn, may I please have the part of speech?
Adjective.
Rough-hewn, may I please have the language of origin?
This word consists of two originally English elements.
Rough-hewn. Rough-hewn, are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternate pronunciations for rough-hewn.
Rough-hewn. R-O-U-G-H-H-E-W-N. Rough-hewn.
That is correct.
Next up, speller number 3, William Choi Kim, 5th grader from Black Elementary.
Mice hunt.
Mice hunt. Could I have the definition?
Either of two southern African weasels that emit a fetid odor when disturbed.
Mice hunt. M-U-I-S-H-O-N-D. Mice hunt.
That is correct.
Next up, Anvi Manda, 4th grader, Brandon Elementary School.
Nenufar.
Nenufar, may I please have the language of origin?
This word is from a Sanskrit word that went to Persian, then Arabic, and then Latin.
Nenufar, are there any alternate pronunciations?
Nenufar, nenufar.
May I please repeat the word?
Nenufar.
Nenufar, may I please have the definition?
A water lily, especially either of two water lilies held sacred by the Egyptians.
Nenufar, may you please use it in a sentence?
The nenufar is a common motif in Egyptian art.
Nenufar. N-E-N-U-P-H-A-R. Nenufar.
That is correct.
Trisha Balakrishnan is a 4th grader at Briar Grove Elementary and is speller number 5.
Whitloaf.
Can I have a sentence?
Mia decided to vary her salad by using whitloaf instead of lettuce.
Can I have the definition?
Chicory, also its crown of foliage as a salad green.
Is there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for whitloaf.
Whitloaf. W-I-T-L-O-A-F. Whitloaf.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is W-I-T-L-O-O-F.
Next speller, Archit Marazdar, is a fourth grader at Barbara Bush Elementary.
This word has a homonym. The word is balu. It is a noun. Its definition is a common bear of India and Sri Lanka that has long black hair and very large claws, a white V-shaped mark on the breast, a long snout, and a very mobile tongue and lips. The word is balu.
Balu. B-H-A-L-U. Balu.
That is correct.
Speller 7, Diego Sarsosa, third grader from Carroll Elementary.
Hoa mali mali.
Can you please repeat the word?
Hoa mali mali.
Can I have the definition?
The art or device of persuasion and flattery.
Can you use it in a sentence?
With a bit of hoa mali mali, the islander persuaded the tourist to rent his fishing boat.
Hoa mali mali. H-O-O-M-A-L-I-M-A-L-I. Hoa mali mali.
That is correct.
Hannah Coker, speller number 8, is a 7th grader from Cedar Bayou Junior School.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is mynheer. It is a noun. Its definition is Mr., used as a title prefixed to the name of a male Netherlander or Dutch-speaking man. The word is mynheer.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have mynheer.
Can you repeat the word?
Mynheer.
Mynheer. Can you use it in a sentence?
The owner of the village bank was addressed Mynheer Grauer.
Mynheer. Can you repeat the definition?
Mr., used as a title prefixed to the name of a male Netherlander or Dutch-speaking man.
Can you repeat the word?
Mynheer.
Mynheer. M-Y-N-H-E-E-R.
That is correct.
Speller number 9, Isabella Connor, 4th grader from Cedar Brook Elementary.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is coati. It is a noun. Its definition is a mammal of tropical America that is related to the raccoon but with a longer body and tail and a long, flexible snout. The word is coati.
May I please have the language of origin?
This word is from an originally Tupi word that passed into Portuguese.
Will you please repeat the word?
Coati.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Coati, quati.
Coati. C-O-A-T-I. Coati.
That is correct.
Sunkulp Gautam is a 7th grader at College Station Middle School and our speller number 10.
This word has a near homonym. The word is pfeffernuss. It is a noun. Its definition is a small, hard, highly spiced cookie made traditionally for the Christmas holidays. The word is pfeffernuss.
Pfeffernuss. May I have any alternate pronunciations?
Pfeffernuss. Pfeffernuss.
Could you repeat the alternate pronunciations, please?
Pfeffernuss. Pfeffernuss.
Thank you. And the language of origin, please?
This word is from an originally German word.
Could you please use it in a sentence?
The aroma of pfeffernuss in the oven brought back memories of Christmas to the old man.
Pfeffernuss. P-F-E-F-F-E-R Pfefferness.
That is correct.
Next up, 7th grader from Creekwood Middle School, it's Ian Robertson.
This word has a homonym. The word is geta. It is a plural noun. Its definition is Japanese wooden clogs for outdoor wear. The word is geta.
Geta. G-E-T-A. Geta.
That is correct.
Gabrielle Chin is a 5th grader from Direction Elementary.
Concerto.
Concerto. May I have the definition, please?
A virtuoso piece for solo instrument or voice and orchestra that usually has 3 contrasting movements.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Concerto.
Concerto. C-O-N-C-E-R-T-O. Concerto.
That is correct.
Speller 13 is Zen Raja from Earhart Elementary, and he is in 5th grade.
Illuminati.
Illuminati. Can you repeat the word?
Illuminati.
Illuminati. Can I have the definition?
Persons who are or who claim to be unusually enlightened.
Illuminati. Can you use it in a sentence?
The mayoral candidate worked hard to win the support of the city's Illuminati.
Illuminati. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for Illuminati.
Illuminati. May I have part of speech?
This is a plural noun.
Illuminati. Can I have language origin?
This word came from Italian, which formed it from a Latin word.
Illuminati. Can you repeat the word?
Illuminati.
Illuminati. I-L-L-U-M-I-N-A-T-I. Illuminati.
That is correct.
Speller 14, Ryan Koppel, 7th grader from Fairmont Junior High.
Umlaut.
Umlaut. Can I have the definition?
A diacritical mark composed of 2 adjacent dots placed especially over a German vowel to indicate a change of a vowel caused by partial assimilation to a succeeding sound.
Umlaut. U-M-L-A-U-T. Umlaut.
That is correct.
Arnav Gopina, speller 15, is a 6th grader from Fort Bend ISD Gifted and Talented Academy.
Spinet.
Can you say the word again, please?
Spinet.
Can I have the definition, please?
A small upright piano whose back barely rises above the keyboard.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
This word came from Italian, which formed it from a Latin word.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Spinet.
Spinet. S-P-I-N-N-E-T. Spinet.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is S-P-I-N-E-T.
Up next is speller 16, Shomi Lee Gosh, 5th grader from Gleason Elementary.
Mediocre.
Mediocre. May I please have the definition?
Of but a moderate or low degree of quality, value, or ability.
Mediocre. May I please have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Mediocre. M-E-D-I-O-C-R-E. Mediocre.
That is correct.
We move on to speller 18, Emmett Freeman from Harrod Elementary, a 4th grader.
Skipperkey.
Skipperkey. May I please have the definition?
A dog of a Belgian breed of small, stocky black dogs with a foxy head and erect triangular ears, developed originally chiefly for use as a watchdog on canal boats.
May I please have the origin of language?
This word is from a Dutch word that went into Flemish.
Skipperkey. SCHIPPERKE.
That is correct.
Next up, speller 19, Aditya Naveen from Hildebrandt Intermediate.
Bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy. Can you please tell me the language of origin?
This word is from a French word plus a Greek-derived element.
Bureaucracy. Can you please tell me the definition?
A particular group of government officials.
Bureaucracy. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Bureaucracy. Bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy. BUREAUCRACY. Bureaucracy.
That is correct.
That was speller number 19, Aditi Naveen from Hildebrandt Intermediate. Up next, Kaylin McClellan, speller 20, fifth grader, who is homeschooled.
Cynosure.
Cynosure. Can I have a definition?
Sorry, let me say it again. Cynosure.
Cynosure. Can I have a definition, please?
A center of attraction or interest.
Cynosure. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Cynosure. 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 And cynosure.
Can I please have the part of speech?
This is a noun.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from Greek.
Can you please repeat the word?
Cynosure.
Cynosure. SINASURE. Cynosure.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is CYNOSURE.
Speller 21, Nathania Quick, seventh grader from International Leadership of Texas, Katy.
Foggera.
Could you repeat the word?
Foggera.
Can I have the definition?
An underground conduit for water in desert country, as in the Sahara.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from an Arabic word.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Water is supplied to the oasis by way of a foggera.
Foggera. Foggara. Foggera.
That is correct.
Speller 22, Ishan Mani, seventh grader from Kincaid School.
Scherzo.
Scherzo, can I have the definition?
A sprightly, humorous instrumental music composition or movement that is commonly in quick triple time.
Scherzo, can I have the language of origin?
This word is from Italian.
Okay, scherzo. SCHERZO. Scherzo.
That is correct.
Leah Nelson is an eighth grader from Lake Jackson Intermediate School, speller 23.
Raconteur.
Can you repeat the word?
Raconteur.
Can you give me a definition?
One who excels in telling anecdotes, a storyteller.
Can you repeat the word?
Raconteur.
RACONTER.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is RACONTEUR.
Anna Parker from Lanier Middle School is in sixth grade and our 24th speller.
Balalaika.
Balalaika. May I please have a definition?
A usually three-stringed instrument of Russian origin with a triangular body played by plucking or strumming.
Thank you.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Yevgeny strummed the balalaika and sang a Ukrainian folk song.
Thank you. Balalaika. B-A-L-A-L-A-I-K-A. Balalaika.
That is correct.
Speller 25 is Christopher Jin, 8th grader from League City Intermediate School.
Intaglio.
Can you please repeat the word?
Intaglio.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from Italian.
Are there any alternative pronunciations?
Intaglio. Intaglio.
May I have the definition?
An engraving or incised figure in stone or other hard material.
Intaglio. I-N-T-A-G-L-I-O.
That is correct.
Sajid Famid is a 7th grader from Lehman Junior High, Speller 26.
Souvenir.
May I have the language of origin?
This word came from French, which formed it from a Latin word.
May I have the definition?
Something that serves as a reminder, a memento.
Souvenir. S-O-U-V-E-N-I-R. Souvenir.
That is correct.
Amy Dew is up next, Speller 27 from Lomax Junior High, a 7th grader.
Baruxi.
May you please repeat the word?
Baruxi.
Baruxi. May I have the language of origin?
This word is from a Pashto word that went through Russian before becoming English.
May you please repeat the word?
Baruxi.
Baruxi. B-A-R-U-C-H-S-Y. Baruxi.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is B-A-R-U-K-H-Z-Y.
Jennifer Lee is a 6th grader from Carter Lomax Middle School, Speller 28.
Crescendo.
Can you please give me the definition, please?
The peak of a gradual increase, as in physical or emotional force or intensity.
Can you please give me the Latin, the origin, please?
This word came from Italian, which formed it from a Latin word.
Part of speech, please.
This is a noun.
Crescendo. C-R-E-S-E-S-C-E-N-D-O.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is C-R-E-S-C-E-N-D-O.
Leighton Silito is a 5th grader from Lovett Elementary, Speller 29.
Babayan.
Babayan. B-O-B-B-E-J-A-A-N. Babayan.
That is correct.
Speller 30 is Benjamin Chen, 6th grader from Marshall Middle School.
Staccato.
Staccato. May I have a language of origin?
This word is originally French but passed through Italian before becoming English.
Staccato. May I have a definition?
Marked by short, clear-cut playing or singing of tones or chords.
Staccato. S-T-A-C-C-A T-O, staccato.
That is correct.
Guadalupe Ledesma is speller 31, an 8th grader from Meade Middle School.
This word has a near homonym. The word is camphor. It is a noun. Its definition is a tough, gum-like substance obtained especially from the wood and bark of the camphor tree and is used as a stimulant in medicine and as an insect repellent. The word is camphor.
Can I have the definition, please?
A tough gum-like substance obtained especially from the wood and bark of the camphor tree and used as a stimulant in medicine and as an insect repellent.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Whenever John has a cold, his mother spreads on his chest an aromatic ointment containing camphor.
Can you repeat the definition, please?
A tough gum-like substance obtained especially from the wood and bark of the camphor tree and used as a stimulant in medicine and as an insect repellent.
Camphor. K-A-M-F-A-E-R. Camphor.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is C-A-M-P-H-O-R.
Speller 32, Noah Valencia, and is an 8th grader from Memorial Lutheran School.
Schloss.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from an originally German word.
Schloss. S-C-H-L-O-S-S. Schloss.
That is correct.
Beck Bethard is speller 33, a 7th grader from Memorial Parkway Junior High.
Kohlrabi.
Kohlrabi. May I have the definition?
Any of a variety of cabbages having an edible stem that becomes greatly enlarged, fleshy, and turnip-shaped.
Kohlrabi. K-O-H-L-R-A-B-I. Kohlrabi.
That is correct.
Speller 34 is a 5th grader from Morris Middle School, Tanner Bow.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is picaresque.
Can you
It
use
is.
it?
I'm just going to do the spiel for you. It's an adjective, and its definition is relating to or being a type of prose fiction in which a rogue or vagabond is engaged in a chronological series of episodes with little or no complication of plot. The word is picaresque.
Can you use it in a sentence?
In the picaresque novel Don Quixote, the hero has many adventures.
Can you give me the part of speech?
It's an adjective.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have picaresque.
Picaresque. P-I-C-A-R-E-S-C-E. Picaresque.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is P-I-C-A-R-E-S-Q-U-E.
Alea Johnson is next, speller 35, a 7th grader from North Shore Middle School.
This word has a near homonym. The word is vadal. It is a verb. Its definition is to ski downhill by moving the rear of the skis from side to side, making a series of short, quick turns while following the fall line. The word is vadal.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Vadal.
Can you use it in a sentence?
As Ursula and Ivan vadal confidently down the steep slope, they hope that their ski instructor will be impressed.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Vadal.
Can I have the word of origin?
This is from an originally German word.
Can you repeat the word?
Vadal.
Can you repeat the word again?
Vadal.
Vadal. Can you repeat the word?
Vadal.
Vadal. V-E-D-E-L. Vadal.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is W-E-D-E-L.
Up next, Jessica Ho, 6th grader from North Point Intermediate, speller 36.
This word has a near homonym. The word is raita. It is a noun. Its definition is an Indian side dish made of yogurt, usually diced cucumber, and seasonings. The word is raita.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Raita is often served with spicy dishes for contrasting flavor.
Raita. R-I-T-A. Raita.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is R-A-I-T-A.
Next to the mic is Zachary Bradshaw, speller 37, a 5th grader from O'Brien Intermediate.
The word is trepak.
Could you please repeat the word?
Trepak.
Could I have the definition?
A fiery Ukrainian folk dance performed by men and featuring an extension of the legs alternately from a squatting position.
Trepak. T-R-A-P-A-C-H. Trepak.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is T-R-E-P-A-K.
Up next, Raina A.Q., an 8th grader from Pearland Junior High West, speller 38.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is Madeline. It is a noun. Its definition is a small, rich cake baked in a tin shaped like a shell. The word is Madeline.
Madeline. Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from a French name.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Madeleine.
Madeline. M-A-D-E-L-E-I-N-E. Madeline.
That is correct.
Raina Q, speller number 38. Speller 39 is Neve Shaw, 3rd grader from Pomona Elementary.
Dahlia.
Dahlia. Can you please give me a language of origin?
This word is from a Latin word from a Swedish name.
Dahlia. Can you please give me any alternate pronunciations?
Dahlia, Dahlia.
Dahlia. Can you please give me a definition?
A plant of a genus of tuberous rooted herbs having rayed flower heads.
Dahlia. Can you please give me a part of speech?
It's a noun.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
The brightly colored flowers of the dahlia are often very large.
Dahlia. Can you please repeat the alternate pronunciations?
Dahlia, Dahlia.
Dahlia. Dahlia. D-A-H-L-I-A. Dahlia.
That is correct.
Manuel Ebi is next, speller 40, 8th grader from Paul Revere Middle School.
Asthmagenic.
Could you please repeat the word?
Asthmagenic.
Could you give me the definition?
Causing attacks characterized by shortness of breath.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Patients with a respiratory illness are cautioned to avoid asthmagenic agents such as dust, fumes, and smoke.
What is the language of origin?
Both parts of this word are originally Greek.
Could you please repeat the word?
Asthmagenic.
Could you repeat the definition?
Causing attacks characterized by shortness of breath.
Could you please repeat the word?
Asthmagenic.
Asthmagenic. A S T H M
asthmogenic.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is ASTHMOGNIC.
Tashvin Ryan is our next speller, speller 41, a 7th grader from the Rice School.
Blasé.
Blasé. May I have the language of origin?
This word is from a French word.
May I have the definition?
Apathetic to pleasure or life, especially as a result of excessive indulgence or enjoyment.
Blasé. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for blasé.
Blasé. B-L-A-S-E. Blasé.
That is correct.
Speller 42 is Serena Lee, 5th grader from River Oaks Elementary.
Qatari.
Qatari. What's the definition?
A native or inhabitant of Qatar, a sheikhdom on the Persian Gulf.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from an Arabic geographical name.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Jen enjoyed the international flavor of Harvard, where her first-year roommate was a Qatari with a Ferrari.
Qatari. Q-A-T-A-R-I. Qatari.
That is correct.
Rishabh Subramania is a 6th grader with T.H. Rogers Middle School and is speller 43.
Nathonic.
Definition, please.
Characteristic of one that courts favor by a cringing or overly flattering manner, obsequious.
Can you please put it in a sentence?
Joel's Nathonic attitude toward the coach irritated the other players.
Language of origin, please.
This word is from a Greek literary name that then went to Latin.
Part of speech, please.
It's an adjective.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for Nathonic.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Nathonic.
Nathonic. G-N-A-T-H-O-N-I-C. Nathonic.
That is correct.
Next up, speller 44, Vincent Lee, an 8th grader from St. Helen Catholic School.
Gymkhana.
Can I have a definition?
A horseback riding meet featuring games and novelty contests.
Gymkhana. G-Y-M-K-H-A-N-A. Gymkhana.
That is correct.
Ariel Caranto, a speller 45, an 8th grader from St. Lawrence Catholic School.
This word has a homonym. The word is fate. It is a verb. Its definition is to honor a person or commemorate an event with a festive celebration. The word is fate.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Fete.
Can you please repeat the word?
Fate.
Can you please give me the definition?
To honor a person or commemorate an event with a festive celebration.
Can you please give me the word origin?
This word is from a French word.
Fate. F-E-T-E. Fate.
That is correct.
Sean Ray is next, 6th grader from Sellyards Middle School, speller 46.
Lederhosen.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from an originally this word is from an originally German word.
Can I have the definition?
Knee-length leather trousers worn especially in Bavaria.
Can I have it in a sentence?
All the men who volunteered to work at Oktoberfest were asked to wear lederhosen.
Can I have the part of speech?
It's a plural noun.
Can you repeat the word?
Lederhosen.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for Lederhosen.
Lederhosen. Lederhosen. Lederhosen.
That's correct.
Marina Lee is speller 47, a 7th grader from Shotwell Academy.
Notochord.
May I repeat the word again?
Notochord.
May you give me a sentence?
Acorn worms in the larval stage have a notochord extending from head to tail.
May you give me a definition?
A flexible rod of cells that in the lowest chordates and in the embryos of the higher vertebrates forms the supporting axis of the body.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from Greek.
May you repeat the word again?
Notochord.
Notochord. Notochord. Notochord.
That's correct.
Mihir Bhatia is an 8th grader from Spillane Middle School, speller 48.
This word has a near homonym. The word is Realschule. It is a noun. Its definition is a German secondary school that includes in its curriculum modern languages, mathematics, science, practical arts, and commercial subjects, and is not designed to prepare students for the university. The word is Realschule.
Realschule. Realschule.
That's correct.
Julia Squadra is an 8th grader at Stevenson Middle School.
Echt.
Can you repeat the word?
Echt.
Can I have the definition?
Genuine, authentic.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from an originally German word.
Can you use it in a sentence?
All the lamps were very attractive, but only one was echt Tiffany.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for echt.
Can you use it in, can I have the definition?
Genuine, authentic.
May you repeat the word?
Echt.
Echt. E-G-S-T, echt.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is E-C-H-T.
Gabriella Sukesin is in 8th grade at Twin Creeks Middle School and speller 50.
This word has a homonym. The word is taupe. It is a noun. Its definition is a light brownish gray. The word is taupe.
Taupe. T-A-U-P-E. Taupe.
That is correct.
Sahana Gaudet is speller 51 from Walker Station Elementary and in 5th grade.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is batik. It is a noun. Its definition is an Indonesian method of hand printing textiles by coating parts of the fabric with wax to resist dye, dipping in a cold dye solution, and boiling off the wax. The word is batik.
Batik. Is there any alternate pronunciations?
Batik.
Batik. Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Shayla uses both batik and tie-dye in her t-shirt creations.
Batik. B-A-T-I-K. Batik.
That is correct.
Ishan Pendiala is a 5th grader at Winsong Intermediate and speller 52.
Edelweiss.
Edelweiss. Edelweiss. May I have the definition, please?
A small perennial herb having a dense, woolly white surface and growing high in the Alps.
Edelweiss. May I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from an originally German word.
Edelweiss. Edelweiss. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Edelweiss.
Edelweiss. Edelweiss. E-D-E-L-W-E-I-S-S. Edelweiss.
That's correct.
And finishing this round is Andrew Zhao, 5th grader from Youngblood Intermediate, speller 53.
Vivace.
Can you give me the origin?
This word came from Italian, which formed it from a Latin word.
Can you give me the definition?
In a brisk, spirited manner, used as a direction in music.
Can you repeat the word?
Vivace.
Vivace. V-I-V-A-C-E. Vivace.
That is correct.
And that wraps up the very first round. A difficult round.
That was brutal.
We lost about 1/4 of our spellers in that first round. I know it looks hard. They misspell one word and they're out, but you have to keep in mind they have won many spelling bees to get to this point and have competed with over 100,000 students across our area. So a big round of applause to all the students one more time and all the spellers. For those of you who want to understand a little bit more of how the rules work, take a look at this.
Now for the official spelling bee rules. The pronouncer will say the word. The speller may ask the pronouncer to say the word again, define it, use it in a sentence, provide the part of speech, provide the language of origin, or provide an alternate pronunciation. The spelling bee is conducted in rounds. To crown a champion, the rounds continue until there is only one speller left. That speller advances alone to a new one-word championship round. If the speller correctly spells the word, the speller is declared the champion. If the speller misspells this word, a new round begins with all of the spellers from the previous round. If we begin a round with only 2 spellers in the competition and a champion does not emerge in the course of 5 rounds, co-champions will be declared.
The bee is getting ready to continue. While we're taking a brief pause here, I just want to remind everyone that you think that these words are difficult, and they are, but they shouldn't be to the spellers because all of the words in our first round came from the Spell It guide.
That's right. It's a guide that the Scripps National Spelling Bee provides to all of the contestants in the regional bees.
So none of these words are really a surprise. You don't know which one you're going to get, but they're on the list. Now everything shifts because we're throwing away the list.
That's right. Any word after this comes from the dictionary. There's a good chance that the speller might not have seen it before.
So this could get very difficult. A couple things I want to point out. You may have noticed that the spellers, sometimes they take longer than others. There is no time limit on the amount of time that they can spell a word. The other thing you'll notice is if they go back and restate words, they can stop and restart again, but they must give the same letters they've already uttered, correct?
That's absolutely correct. Once you started spelling a word, you have to continue with that spelling even if you start over again. You can't go back and change what you've said before.
Okay. Well, now I hear that we can proceed with the bee, so I'm going to check with our judges. Are you ready for the next round? They're ready, so let's bring our first speller back up to the mic as we begin round 2. Claire Wang returns for her next word.
This word has a homonym. The word is titan. It is a noun. Its definition is one that stands out among others of a group, especially for greatness of stature or achievement. The word is titan.
Can I have it in a sentence, please?
Frank Lloyd Wright was a titan in furniture design and architecture.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from Greek.
Can you repeat the word?
Titan.
Titan. T-I-T-A-N. Titan.
That is correct.
Speller number 2 is book and has something in common with about 1/4 of our spellers. Her favorite series of books is Harry Potter.
Durable.
Durable. May I please have the definition?
Able to exist for a long time with retention of original qualities, abilities, or capabilities. Lasting.
Durable. May I please have the part of speech?
Adjective.
Durable. May I please have the language of origin?
Originally Latin, this word went through French before becoming English.
Durable. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for durable.
Durable. D-U-R-A-B-L-E. Durable.
That is correct.
Like all of our spellers, William has a school he comes from, but is also representing a regional bee that they won. For Cypress Fairbanks ISD, that is who William is representing.
Maternity.
Maternity. Could I have the definition?
A hospital or a section of a hospital designed for the care of women immediately before and during childbirth and for the care of newborn babies.
And could you repeat the word?
Maternity.
Maternity. Could I have the part of speech?
This word went from Latin to French.
Could I have the part of speech?
Sorry. Noun.
Maternity. M-A-T-E-R-N-I-T-Y. Maternity.
That is correct.
Speller 4 is also a fan of Harry Potter.
Facial.
Facial. May you please use it in a sentence?
Harvey tried to hide his disappointment, but it showed in his facial expression.
Facial. May I please have the definition?
Of, relating to, situated in, or affecting the front part of the human head, including the chin, mouth, nose, cheeks, eyes, and usually forehead.
Facial. May I please have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Facial. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for facial.
Facial. May I please have the part of speech?
It's an adjective.
Facial. F-A-C-I-A-L. Facial.
That's correct.
Archit is one of a group of students that is representing Houston ISD.
Normalcy.
Normalcy. May I please have the definition?
The quality or state of being conformed to a type, standard, or regular pattern.
Repeat the word again.
Normalcy.
May I please have it in a sentence?
Jordan, who worked in retail, was always grateful for the end of the holiday season and a return to normalcy.
Normalcy. May I please have the part of speech?
It's a noun.
Normalcy. N-O-R-M-A-L-C-Y. Normalcy.
That is correct.
Speller 7 represents Sheldon ISD.
Obedient.
Can you repeat the word?
Obedient.
Can I have the definition?
Submissive to the restraint, control, or command of authority.
Can you repeat the word?
Obedient.
Obedient. O-B-E-D-I-E-N-T. Obedient.
That is correct.
And Speller 8 represents Goose Creek CISD.
Totality.
Totality. Can I have a definition?
The quality or state of being complete or comprehensive. Entirety, unity.
Totality. Can you use it in a sentence?
The totality of evidence was sufficient to convict Corbin of the crime.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for totality.
Can you repeat the definition?
The quality or state of being complete or comprehensive. Entirety, unity.
Can you repeat the word?
Totality.
Totality. T-O-T-A-L-I-T-Y.
That is correct.
We have no way of knowing how the bee will turn out, but Isabella is probably going to win the best theme outfit today with the bees on her dress.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is radiant. It is an adjective. Its definition is marked by or expressive of joy, pleasure, love, confidence, or happiness. The word is radiant.
Would you please use it in a sentence?
Emily looked positively radiant when she saw her newborn sister for the first time.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for radiant.
Radiant. R-A-D-I-A-N-T. Radiant.
That's correct.
Speller number 10 is representing Brazos, Burleson, Grimes, Leon, Madison, Robertson, and Washington counties.
Grenade.
Grenade. May I have the language of origin, please?
This word came from French, which formed it from a Latin word.
What's the definition?
A device consisting of a container fitted with a priming charge and a bursting charge and filled with a destructive agent as gas, high explosive incendiary chemicals, and designed to be thrown by hand.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Willie lost part of his leg when a grenade exploded near him.
Thank you. Grenade. G-R-E-N-A-D-E.
That is correct.
Thank you.
Speller 11 is no stranger to our stage, having been here in 2017 and 18.
Reactant.
Reactant. May I have the definition, please?
Of, relating to, or marked by a substance that is transforming or changing chemically.
Reactant. R-E-A-C-T-A-N-T. Reactant.
That is correct.
Gabrielle is representing Montgomery, Polk, San Jacinto, Trinity, and Walker counties.
Truceless.
May I have the definition?
Marked by unending hostilities.
Could you repeat the word?
Truceless.
Could I have the language of origin?
This word is originally English.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Truceless.
Truceless. T-R-U-C-E-L-E-S-S. Truceless.
That's correct.
Speller 13 is representing Klein ISD.
Birthright.
Birthright. Can you repeat the word?
Birthright.
Birthright. Can I have the definition?
The power, privilege, or possession to which a person is entitled by being born.
Birthright. Can you use it in a sentence?
Supportive and loving parents should be every child's birthright.
Birthright. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for birthright.
Birthright. Part of speech, please.
This is a noun.
Birthright. Can I have language origin?
This word is from an originally Old Norse word that then passed into English.
Birthright. Can you repeat the word?
Birthright.
Birthright. B-I-R-T-H-R-I-G-H-T. Birthright.
That's correct.
This is Ryan's fourth time on our stage, having been here in 2018, 16, and 15.
Ethical.
Ethical. Can I have the definition?
Relating to or involving questions of right and wrong.
Ethical. Can I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from a word that went from Greek to Latin before becoming English.
May you please use it in a sentence?
When faced with a moral dilemma, Michaela struggled to make the ethical choice.
Ethical. E-T-H-I-C-A-L. Ethical.
That is correct.
Xiaomi Lee is representing Cypress Fairbanks ISD.
Reclusive.
Reclusive. May I please have the definition?
Marked by seclusion or retirement. Solitary.
Can you please repeat the word again?
Reclusive.
Reclusive. R-E-C-L-U-S-I-V-E. Reclusive.
That is correct.
Speller 18 is also representing Houston ISD.
Dog vein.
May you please repeat the word?
Dog vein.
May I please have the definition?
A small movable device carried on the weather rail aboard a ship for showing the direction of the wind.
May you please use it in a sentence?
Rianne could tell from the dog vein that the wind had shifted.
Dog vein. D-O-G-V-A-N-E.
That is correct.
DT is representing Klein ISD also.
Viaduct.
Viaduct. Can you please tell me the language of origin?
This word consists of two originally Latin elements.
Viaduct. Can you please tell me the definition?
A bridge, especially when resting on a series of narrow reinforced concrete or masonry arches, having high supporting towers or piers, and carrying a road or railroad over a valley, river, road, or other low-lying obstruction.
Viaduct. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have viaduct.
Viaduct. V-I-A-D-U-C-T. Viaduct.
That is correct.
Speller 21 represents the charter schools in Harris County.
Gaffer.
Could you repeat the word?
Gaffer.
May I have the definition?
An electrician in charge of the lighting of motion picture or television sets.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is perhaps originally English.
Could you use it in a sentence?
The gaffer tried various lighting techniques to see which would be most consistent with the mood of the scene.
Could you repeat the word?
Gaffer.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for gaffer.
Could you repeat the definition?
An electrician in charge of the lighting of motion picture or television sets.
Could you use the word in a sentence again?
The gaffer tried various lighting techniques to see which would be most consistent with the mood of the scene.
Gaffer. Could you repeat the definition one more time?
An electrician in charge of the lighting of motion picture or television sets.
Gaffer. G A F-E-R, gaffer.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is G-A-F-F-E-R.
Speller 22 represents the private schools in Harris County.
Cranial.
Cranial, could I have the definition?
Of or belonging to the skull.
Cranial, could I have the word origin?
This word consists of a part that went from Greek to Latin plus an English combining form.
Cranial. C-R-A-N-I-A-L. Cranial.
That is correct.
Anna Parker also represents Houston ISD.
Emancipation.
Emancipation. May I please have a definition?
The act or process of setting or making free, broadly, deliverance from any onerous and controlling power or influence.
Thank you. May I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Emancipation. EMANCIPATION.
That is correct.
Speller 25 Christopher is another of our Harry Potter fans.
Radiology.
May I have the definition?
The use of sources of radiant energy, as X-rays and radium, in the diagnosis and treatment of disease.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is made up of an originally Latin part plus an originally Greek part.
Can you please repeat the word?
Radiology.
Radiology. R-A-D-I-O-L-O-G-Y.
That's correct.
Sajid is representing Fort Bend County.
Occupation.
May I have the definition?
A craft, trade, profession, or other means of earning a living, employment, vocation.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Because Julian is passionate about learning and spreading knowledge, he chose to pursue teaching as his occupation.
Occupation. O-C-C-U-P-A-T-I-O-N. Occupation.
That's correct.
Speller 29 is another of our Houston ISD representatives.
Eeriness.
Eeriness. Can I have it in a sentence, please?
The abandoned mansion's eeriness sent a shiver down Joachim's spine.
Can I have the definition, please?
The quality or state of being unusual or unnatural to such a degree as to inspire fear.
Can you say the word again, please?
Eeriness.
Eeriness. E-R-I-E-N-E-S-S. Eeriness.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is E-E-R-I-N-E-S-S.
Benjamin represents Jefferson and Liberty counties.
Residency.
Residency. May I have a definition?
A period of advanced medical training and education that normally follows graduation from medical school and completion of an internship, and that consists of supervised practice of a specialty in a hospital.
Residency. May I have a part of speech?
It's a noun.
Residency. R-E-S-I-D-E-N-C-Y. Residency.
That's correct.
Noah represents the private schools in Harris County.
Askance.
May I have the definition?
With a side look, sideways, obliquely.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is of unknown origin.
Could you please use it in a sentence?
Juan's cat has a habit of looking askance at a toy for a long while before pouncing on it.
Could you please say the definition again?
With a side look, sideways, obliquely.
Askance. O-S-C-A-N-C-E. Askance.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is A-S-K-A-N-C-E.
Beck represents Katy ISD.
Joist.
Can you repeat the word?
Joist.
May I have the definition?
Any of the small timbers ranged parallel from wall to wall in a structure or resting on beams.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for joist.
Can you repeat the word?
Joist.
May I have the origin?
Originally Latin, this word went through French before becoming English.
Joist. Joist. Joist.
That's correct.
Up next, Raina, who represents Pearland ISD.
Habitable.
Habitable. Can I have the definition?
That may be dwelt in.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for habitable.
May I have the part of speech?
Adjective.
Habitable. Habitable. Habitable.
That's correct.
Up next, Neve is also a Harry Potter fan.
Qualification.
Qualification. Can you please give me a language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Qualification. Can you please give me an alternate pronunciation?
I have no alternate pronunciations for qualification.
Qualification. Can you please give me a definition?
An endowment or requirement that fits a person.
Qualification. Can you please give me a part of speech?
This is a noun.
Qualification. Can you please give me a sentence?
The job candidate declared that she had every applicable qualification for the position.
Qualification. Qualification. Q U A L I F I C A T I O N. Qualification.
That's correct.
Speller 41, Toshvin, is also representing Houston ISD.
Radar scope.
Radar scope. May I have the definition?
The oscilloscope or screen serving as the visual indicator in a radar receiver.
Radar scope. May I have the language of origin?
The first part of this word is from an English word and the second part is from Greek.
Radar scope. RADARSCOPE. Radar scope.
That's correct.
Serena is also representing Houston ISD.
Realm.
Realm. Can I have the definition?
Sphere, domain, or range.
Realm. Can I have the part of speech?
This is a noun.
Realm. Can you use the word in the sentence?
Rian is convinced that time travel will be within the realm of possibility in the near future.
Realm. R-E-A-L-M. Realm.
That's correct.
Also representing Houston ISD is Speller 43.
Unanimous.
Can you please give me the definition?
Being of one mind, agreeing in opinion, design, or determination.
Can you please put it in a sentence?
Having expected at least some opposition, Leandra was surprised by the unanimous decision to name her head cheerleader.
Part of speech, please.
This is an adjective.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for unanimous.
And the language of origin, please.
This word is from Latin.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Unanimous.
Unanimous. U-N-A-N-I-M-O-U-S. O-U-S. Unanimous.
That's correct.
Speller 44 is also representing the Archdiocese of Galveston-Houston.
Octagonal.
Can you repeat the word?
Octagonal.
Can I have the definition?
Having 8 sides.
Can I have it in a sentence?
Small octagonal windows were constructed on either side of the fireplace.
Octagonal. O-C-T-A-G-O-N-A-L. Octagonal.
That's correct.
Along with Speller 44, Speller 45 is representing Archdiocese of Galveston-Houston.
Jacksonian.
Can you please repeat the word?
Jacksonian.
Can you please give me the definition?
Relating to a body of political ideas commonly associated with the 7th U.S. President and championing the right of the common people to participate in politics and opposing the aristocratic principle of government.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Jacksonian democracy extended the right to vote to all free white males rather than only those who owned property.
Jacksonian. Jacksonian. Jacksonian.
That's correct.
Cypress Fairbanks ISD is being represented today by Speller 46.
Recitalist.
Recitalist. Can you repeat the word?
Recitalist.
Can I have the definition?
One who performs programs of vocal or instrumental music.
Can I have it in a sentence?
The recitalist sang several romantic arias from various operas.
Can I have the part of speech?
This is a noun.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for recitalist.
Can you repeat the word?
Recitalist.
Can you say it in a sentence one more time?
The recitalist sang several romantic arias from various operas.
Recitalist. R-E-C-I-T-A-L-I-S-T. Recitalist.
That's correct.
Representing Aldine ISD, it's Speller 47. Marina.
Oceanauts.
May you repeat the word again?
Oceanauts.
May you give me a sentence?
The 1963 underwater experiment Conshelf 2 sent a half-dozen oceanauts to live for 30 days in a starfish-shaped house under the Red Sea.
May you give me a definition?
Scuba divers who live beneath the surface of water for an extended period and carry on activities both inside and outside an underwater shelter.
Oceanaut. May you repeat the word again?
Oceanauts.
May you give me a part of speech?
This is a plural noun.
May you repeat the sentence again?
The 1963 underwater experiment Conshelf 2 sent a half-dozen oceanauts to live for 30 days in a starfish-shaped house under the Red Sea.
May you give me the language of origin?
This word is composed of a part that went from Greek to Latin to French before becoming English, plus a part that is from a word that went from Greek to Latin.
Are there any other alternate pronunciations?
Oceanauts.
Oceanauts. May you repeat the word again?
Oceanauts.
Oceanauts. O-C-E-A-N-O-T-S. Oceanauts.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is O-C-E-A-N-A-U-T-S.
Mihir represents Cypress Fairbanks ISD.
Recipient.
Recipient. Can I have the definition, please?
One that takes possession or delivery of something.
Recipient. Can I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from Latin.
Recipient. R-E-C-E-P-I-E-N-T. Recipient.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is R-E-C-I-P-I-E-N-T.
Gabriella is back at the Houston Public Media Spelling Bee for a second go-round, having been here last year.
Sobriety.
May I have the definition?
The quality or state of being free from the influence of intoxicating beverages.
May I have the origin?
This word is from Latin.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The speaker at the school assembly talked about the positive effects of sobriety.
Sobriety. S-O-B-R-I-E-T-Y. Sobriety.
That's correct.
Sahana represents Fort Bend ISD.
Warren.
Warren. Can I have the definition, please?
An area especially of uncultivated ground for the breeding of rabbits, also a place abounding in rabbits.
Warren. Can I have the language of origin?
Probably originally Germanic in origin, this word passed through French before becoming English.
Warren. Can you use it in a sentence?
Some of the rabbits in the overpopulated warren went elsewhere to find a place to live.
Warren. Is there any alternate pronunciations?
Warren.
Warren. Warren. W-A-R-R-A-N. Warren.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is W-A-R-R-E-N.
Ishan is here today representing Galveston and Chambers counties.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is acreage. It is a noun. Its definition is area in acres. The word is acreage.
Acreage. Acreage. May I have the language of origin?
This word is from English.
Acreage. Acreage. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Acreage.
Would you please repeat the word?
Acreage.
Acreage. Acreage. Could you please repeat both pronunciations?
Acreage. Acreage.
Acreage. Acreage. Acreage. Acreage. A-C-R-E-A-G-E, acreage.
That's correct.
And again, the final speller in this round is Andrew Zhao.
Receptor.
Can you repeat the word again?
Receptor.
Can you give me a definition?
A part of the body that is especially sensitive to alteration of some environmental factor that is stimulated when exposed to such alteration and that transmits impulses arising from such stimulation to the central nervous system.
Can you give me the origin?
This word is from Latin.
Can you repeat the word again?
Receptor.
Can you give me a definition again?
A part of the body that is especially sensitive to alteration of some environmental factor that is stimulated when exposed to such alteration and that transmits impulses arising from such stimulation to the central nervous system.
Receptor. R-E-C-E-P-T-O-R. Receptor.
That's correct.
And we end the second round. We lost a total of 6 spellers in that round, bringing our total of spellers still in the competition down to 33. Tough words or easier words this time?
I mean, those words are from the dictionary, so even if they sounded easier to them, they may have never seen those words before and they're entirely unfamiliar.
That's a very good point. A couple things you might have noticed. There are little ticks that different spellers do to spell the words. My favorite one had to be Tashvin typing on his imaginary keyboard. Just one of many things they do.
Yeah, that's actually one I've never seen before, but if it works, it works.
And it did so far. Also, you'll see them write on their arm or on their placard, but there's no pen. They're just doing it to visualize the word.
Yeah, it's all about getting that mental visualization of the word. You can kind of see the parts of the word come together as you put it together from the information the pronouncer gives you.
Do you have a tick?
Yes.
Did you have one? What did you do?
I did. So I would take my placard and scribble on it. And I would do it so aggressively that probably by the later rounds, it'd be kind of mashed up.
Well, it worked for you.
Yeah, but it worked, exactly.
I hope these tricks are working for our spellers. I'm going to check with our judges and see if they're ready to continue on. They are ready, so we begin round 3. Bring our first speller back up. It is Claire again.
This word has a near homonym. The word is evacuees. It is a plural noun. Its definition is persons who are removed from their home or community in time of war or pressing danger as a protective measure. The word is evacuees.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
100 evacuees spent the night at a school during the storm.
May I have the language of origin?
This word went from Latin to French before becoming English.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Evacuees.
Can you repeat the word?
Evacuees.
Evacuees. E-V-A-C-U-E-E-S. Evacuees.
That's correct.
Kirtana is back at the mic, representing Katy ISD.
This word has a homonym. The word is gait. It is a noun. Its definition is any of the sequences of foot movement by which a horse moves forward. The word is gait.
Gait. May I please have the part of speech?
This is a noun.
Gait. Does this come from French?
I have that this word is originally English.
Gait. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for gait.
Gait. May I please have the definition again?
Any of the sequences of foot movement by which a horse moves forward.
Gait. May I please have the language of origin again?
This word is originally English.
Gait. G-A-I-T. Gait.
That's correct.
William may only be in 5th grade, but his future career plan is to be a computer scientist.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is itinerance. It is a noun. Its definition is repetition, repetitiousness, recurrence. The word is itinerance.
Itinerance.
I'm sorry. Let me start over. I'm just going to do the whole thing over. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is iterance. It is a noun. Its definition is repetition, repetitiousness, recurrence. The word is iterance.
Iterance. I-T-E-R-A-N-C-E. Iterance.
That's correct.
Unvi is here today representing Angelina, Houston, Nacogdoches, Panola, Rusk, Sabine, San Augustine, and Shelby counties.
Opacity.
Opacity. May I please have the language of origin?
This word came from French, which formed it from a Latin word.
Opacity. May I please have the definition?
The quality or state of a body that renders it impervious to the rays of light, lack of transparency or translucency.
Opacity. May you please use it in a sentence?
The envelope's opacity makes it impossible for Greg to see if there is a check inside.
Opacity. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for opacity.
Opacity. Wait a sec. Opacity. May you please repeat the word?
Opacity.
Opacity. May I please have the part of speech?
This is a noun.
Opacity. Opacity. O-P-A-C-I-T-Y. Y. Opacity.
That's correct.
When asked what Archit can teach anyone, it's, of course, how to spell.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is quadrennial. It is an adjective. Its definition is occurring once in 4 years or at the end of every 4 years. The word is quadrennial.
Quadrennial. May I please have the part of speech?
It is an adjective.
Quadrennial. Are there any alternative pronunciations?
I have quadrennial.
Quadrennial. Quadrennial. Quadrennial.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is Quadrennial.
Speller 7, Diego, when asked what he can teach, the answer was basketball.
Miranda.
Can you please repeat the word?
Miranda.
Can I have the definition?
Of, relating to, or being the legal rights of an arrested person to have an attorney and to remain silent so as to avoid self-incrimination.
Miranda. Miranda.
That's correct.
Up next is Hannah, who tells me that she can train my cat to perform tricks.
Grecian.
Grecian. Can I have a definition?
Of, relating to, or characteristic of Greeks.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for Grecian.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Aziz admired the decorations on the ancient Grecian urns in the museum.
Grecian. Can you repeat the definition?
Of, relating to, or characteristic of Greeks.
Can you repeat the word?
Grecian.
Grecian. Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Can you repeat the sentence?
Aziz admired the decorations on the ancient Grecian urns in the museum.
Can you repeat the word?
Grecian.
Grecian. Greecian.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is Grecian.
Speller number 9, Isabella, is a fellow animal lover, and her future plan is to live on a ranch with a ton of animals.
Readjourn.
Please repeat the word.
Readjourn.
May I please have the definition?
To put off further proceedings of again.
Will you please use it in a sentence?
When the court reconvened at 2 o'clock, the defense attorney immediately asked the judge if she would readjourn the trial until the next day.
What is the part of speech?
This is a verb.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for readjourn.
Will you please repeat the word?
Readjourn.
What is the language of origin?
Originally Latin, this word went through French before becoming English.
Readjourn. Readjourn. Readjourn.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is Readjourn.
Thank you.
Sunkulp is up next. His success means to reach a goal or a milestone.
Unadulterated.
Could you please repeat that?
Unadulterated.
What's the definition of unadulterated?
Pure, unmixed.
Could you please use that in a sentence?
The pomegranate juice bottler advertises that the company's product has a fresh aroma and an unadulterated taste.
Unadulterated. What's the language of origin?
This word consists of an English combining form plus a Latin part.
What's the part of speech?
It's an adjective.
Unadulterated. UNADULTERATED. Unadulterated.
That's correct.
Speller number 11. Ian's future career goal is to be a neurosurgeon.
Recessionary.
Recessionary. May I have the definition, please?
Of, pertaining to, or causing a period of reduced economic activity.
Recessionary. May I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Recessionary. RECESSIONARY. Recessionary.
That's correct.
Our next speller claims she can teach me how to play the piano. Speller 12.
Herbarium.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Herbarium.
May I have the definition?
A room, building, or institution housing a collection of dried plant specimens.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Herbarium.
Herbarium. Could you repeat the word again?
Herbarium.
Herbarium. May I have the part of speech?
It's a noun.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Jackson was looking forward to visiting the herbarium while on vacation.
Could you repeat it again?
Herbarium.
Herbarium. U-R-B-A-R-I-U-M. Herbarium.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is Herbarium.
Speller 13 Zen is a Boy Scout and can share with others how to do camping-related things.
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. Can you repeat the word?
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. Can I have the definition?
A theater affording a motion picture exhibition or a variety show for an admission price of 5 cents.
Nickelodeon. Can you use it in a sentence?
The silent movies at the Nickelodeon were usually enhanced by piano music.
Nickelodeon. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. May I have part of speech?
This is a noun.
Nickelodeon. May I repeat the word?
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. N-I-C-K-E-L-O-D-I-A-N. Nickelodeon.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is N-I-C-K-E-L-O-D-E-O-N.
Speller 14, Ryan, says his favorite word to spell is Ryan.
Sagaman.
Sagaman. Can I have the definition?
A narrator of an episodic story centering about a usually heroic figure of earlier ages with factual or fictional details drawn from various sources.
Sagaman. May you please use it in a sentence?
Every Sagaman was bound by honor to repeat the story exactly as it was originally told to him, yet over time the sagas did undergo changes.
Can you give me the language of origin, ma'am?
The first part of this word is from Old Norse, and the second part is an originally English word.
Sagaman. S-A-G-A-M-A-N. Sagaman.
That's correct.
Shomi Lee's career goal is to one day be a surgeon.
Resemblance.
Resemblance. May I please have the definition?
The quality or state of being like or similar.
Resemblance. May I please have the language of origin?
This word came from French, which formed it from a Latin word.
Can you please repeat the word again?
Resemblance.
Resemblance. R-E-S-E-M-B-L-A-N-C-E. Resemblance.
That is correct.
Speller 18 is another of our spellers whose future goal is to be a basketball player.
Vagary.
May you please repeat the word?
Vagary.
May you please put the word in a sentence?
George's idea that he would be spending his spring break in Paris was sheer vagary.
May I please have the definition?
A whimsical, fanciful, or extravagant idea or notion.
Vagary. V-A-G-U-E-R-Y. Vagary.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is V-A-G-A-R-Y.
Speller 19's future career goals are neurologist, photographer, and inspirationalist.
Neapolitan.
Neapolitan. Can you please tell me the language of origin?
This word is from an originally Greek word that passed into Latin.
Neapolitan. Can you please tell me the definition?
Of, relating to, or characteristic of Naples, Italy, or its residents.
Neapolitan.
Let me say it one more time. Neapolitan.
Neapolitan. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Neapolitan.
Can you say both alternate pronunciations at the same time? Oh.
Neapolitan. Neapolitan.
Neapolitan. Neapolitan. Neapolitan.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is Neapolitan.
Thank you.
Ishan has taken time out of watching his favorite TV show to be with us today. That show is Jeopardy!
Hearse. Hearse. Could I have the definition?
To convey in a vehicle for transporting the dead.
Hearse. H-E-A-R-S-E. Hearse.
That's correct.
When Anna grows up, she would like to be a writer, so spelling will come in handy.
Asiago.
Asiago. May I please have a definition?
A sweet-curd, semi-cooked Italian cheese with pungent aroma.
Asiago. Could you use it in a sentence?
Asiago is made from cow's milk and is sold in the form of small wheels with glossy rinds.
Thank you. Could you repeat the word?
Asiago.
Asiago. A-G-I-A-G-O. Asiago.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is A-S-I-A-G-O.
In addition to English, Christopher also speaks Mandarin, Chinese, and French.
This word has a homonym. The word is friable. It is an adjective. Its definition is easily crumbled, pulverized, or reduced to powder. The word is friable.
May I have the language of origin?
This word came from French, which formed it from a Latin word.
Are there any alternative pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for friable.
Can you please repeat the word?
Friable.
Can you please give me the definition again?
Easily crumbled, pulverized, or reduced to powder.
Friable. F-R-I-A-B-L-E.
That's correct.
Up next, Sajid says a skill he can teach us all is honesty.
Unconscionably.
May I have the definition?
In a manner not guided or controlled by conscience.
Can you please repeat the word?
Unconscionably.
Unconscionably? Unconscionably. Can you please use it in a sentence?
Nathan behaved so unconscionably in elementary school that his juvenile delinquency surprises no one.
Can you please give me the definition?
In a manner not guided or controlled by conscience.
Unconscionably? Okay. Unconscionably. U-N-C-O-N-S-C-I-O-N-A-B-L-Y.
That's correct.
I can't tell you if speller number 30 is a gambler or not, but he does enjoy playing cards.
Vagabond.
Could you repeat the word?
Vagabond.
Vagabond. May I have a language of origin?
Originally Latin, this word went through French before becoming English.
Vagabond. May I have a part of speech?
It's an adjective.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for vagabond.
Vagabond. Can you repeat the definition?
Moving from place to place without a fixed home, wandering, nomadic.
Vagabond. Could you repeat the language of origin?
Originally Latin, this word went through French before becoming English.
Vagabond. Vagabond. V A G G A B O N D E.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is VAGABOND.
When we asked Speller 33 to define success, he defined it as being happy.
Ready? Rescindable.
Can you repeat the word?
Rescindable.
May I have the definition?
Capable of being canceled.
Can you repeat the word?
Rescindable.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Rescindable.
May I have the origin?
This word consists of a Latin part plus an English combining form.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Nate's parking ticket was not rescindable.
May I have the definition again?
Capable of being canceled.
And can you repeat the word?
Rescindable.
Rescindable. R-E-C-I-N-D-A-B-L-E. Rescindable.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is RESCINDABLE.
When Raina was asked of her future career goals, she wasn't quite sure, something medical, but preferably high-paying.
Garbology.
Garbology. Can I have the definition?
The study of modern culture through the analysis of what is thrown away as garbage or trash.
Can I have the language of origin?
The first part of this word is from English and the second part is from Greek.
Garbology. G-A-R-B-O-L-O-G-Y.
That's correct.
Speller 39's favorite music probably isn't a surprise since he's a Harry Potter fan. It is the Harry Potter theme song.
Sabbath.
Semith?
Sabbath.
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 Sabbath. Sabbath?
I can say it again. Sabbath.
Sabbath. Can you please give me a language of origin?
Originally Hebrew, this word passed from Greek to Latin to French before becoming English.
Can you please repeat the word?
Sabbath.
Sabbath. Sabbath. Can you please give me an alternate pronunciation?
I have no alternate pronunciations for Sabbath.
Sabbath. Can you please give me a definition?
The day of rest and solemn assembly observed as sacred to God by Jews and some Christian churches on the seventh day of the week from sunset Friday until sunset Saturday.
Sabbath. Can you please give me a part of speech?
This is a noun.
Sabbath. Can you please use it in a sentence?
Orthodox Jews do not drive or ride in vehicles on the Sabbath. If they want to travel on Saturdays, they must walk.
Sabbath. Can you please repeat the word?
Sabbath.
Can you please repeat the language of origin?
Originally Hebrew, this word passed from Greek to Latin to French before becoming English.
Sabbath. 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 S-A-B-B-I-T-H. Sabbath.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is S-A-B-B-A-T-H.
Up next is Tashfin, who when asked future career goals, He would like to be a coder, a doctor, a scientist, or writer, or a professional soccer player.
Wafture.
Wafture. May I have the definition?
A wave-like motion.
Wafture. May I use it in a sentence?
The wafture of the stadium crowd gave Ben a thrill.
Wafture. May I have the language of origin?
This word is from a part that came to English from Dutch or German, plus an English combining form.
Wafture. Can you repeat the word?
Wafture.
Wafture. Wafture. W-A-F-T-U-R-E. Wafture.
That's correct.
Speller 42 claims she can teach us to play the bamboo flute.
Napalm.
Napalm. Can I have the definition?
To attack with bombs made with a highly flammable jellied fuel composed of gasoline and a mixture of aluminum soaps as a thickener.
Napalm. Can you repeat the word?
Napalm.
Can I have the language of origin?
The first part of this word went from Iranian to Greek to Latin, and the second part went from Latin to French.
Can you repeat the word again?
Napalm.
Napalm. Can you use the word in a sentence?
When armies napalm enemy territory, there are more ramifications than the intended destruction of vegetation.
Napalm. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Napalm.
Napalm. Can you repeat both pronunciations?
Napalm. Napalm.
Napalm. N-A-P-A-L-M.
That's correct.
Speller 43, Rishab would one day like to be a radiologist.
Occludent.
Can you repeat the word again?
Occludent.
Definition, please.
Serving to block or close up.
Can you please put it in a sentence?
The angry rancher constructed an occludent fence across the canyon.
Language of origin, please.
This word is from Latin.
Part of speech, please.
It's an adjective.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for occludent.
Can you please repeat the word?
Occludent.
Occludent. Am I saying that right?
Occludent.
Occludent. O-C-C-L-U-D-E-N-T. Occludent.
That's correct.
Speller 44 is not sure what his future career path will be, but right now he can teach us to fish.
Femoral. Wait, sorry, let me start. This word has a homonym. The word is femoral. It is an adjective. Its definition is of, relating to, or located near the thigh. The word is femoral.
Can you say it in a sentence?
The femoral artery supplies blood to the abdomen and lower extremities.
Femoral. P-H-E-M-E-R-A-L. Femoral.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is F-E-M-O-R-A-L.
Ariel is making her second appearance with us at the Houston Public Media Spelling Bee, having last been with us just last year.
Yannigan.
Can you please repeat the word?
Yannigan.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Gil loves being a Yannigan because he enjoys playing both infield and outfield.
What is the word origin?
This word is perhaps from an originally English word.
Can you please reuse it in a sentence?
Gil loves being a Yanigan because he enjoys playing both infield and outfield.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yanigan.
Yanigan. Y-A-N-N-I-G-A-N. Yanigan.
That's correct.
Speller 46 Sean is also returning from having been an RB last year.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is naivete. It is a noun. Its definition is the quality or state of demonstrating lack of worldly experience, innocence, simplicity. The word is naivete.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have naivete, naivete.
Can you repeat the word?
Naivete.
Can I have the definition?
The quality or state of demonstrating lack of worldly experience, innocence, simplicity.
Can I have a sentence?
Marlene was so frustrated by the naivete of the movie's hero that she walked out of the theater before the movie had ended.
Can I have the part of speech?
This is a noun.
Can I have the language of origin?
The first part of this word went from Latin to French, and the second is a French combining form.
Can you repeat the word?
Naivete.
Can you repeat it one more time?
Naivete.
Can you repeat the definition?
The quality or state of demonstrating lack of worldly experience, innocence, simplicity.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Naivete.
Naivete. N I E V-A-T-A-E, naivete.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is N-A-I-V-E-T-E.
When Speller 50 was asked her philosophy for rebounding from failure, she said she doesn't have one, she just keeps going.
Samosa.
May I have the definition?
A small triangular pastry filled with spiced meat or vegetables and fried in oil or a semi-fluid clarified butter made usually from buffalo milk.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for samosa.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Anjali dipped her samosa in chutney and ate it quickly.
Can I have the origin?
This word is from a word that went from Persian to Hindi and Urdu.
Can you repeat the word?
Samosa.
Can you use it in a sentence again?
Anjali dipped her samosa in chutney and ate it quickly.
Can you repeat the word?
Samosa.
Samosa. S-A-M-O-S-A. Samosa.
That's correct.
Ishan has a couple of favorite TV shows, Young Sheldon and Shark Tank.
This word has a homonym. The word is brie. It is a noun. Its definition is a soft, surface-ripened cheese with a whitish rind and a pale yellow interior. The word is brie.
Brie. Brie. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for brie.
Brie. May I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from French.
Brie. Brie. May I please have the word in a sentence?
Laura likes to eat brie, including its thick white rind, but Gary only eats the soft center.
Brie. Brie. B-R-I-E. Brie.
That's correct.
And again, the final speller in the round is Andrew, who says he can teach us all math.
Velocious.
Can you repeat the word?
Velocious.
Can you give me a definition?
Speedy, fast.
Can you give me the origin?
The first part of this word is from an originally Latin word, and the second part is an English combining form.
Can you repeat the definition?
Speedy, fast.
Can you repeat the word?
Velocious.
Is there any alternative pronunciation?
I have no alternate pronunciations for velocious.
Velocious. V-E-L-O-C-I-O-U-S. Velocious.
That's correct.
And that finishes that round of the bee. Interesting out there. A couple things to note, that when they ask questions, they can only ask certain questions. You can't say, am I spelling this correctly? Do I hear the word correctly? What can they ask? What can't they?
That's correct. You can't really ask, am I spelling this right, or can you tell me the correct spelling? Obviously,
Right,
that's
you
not going
can't
to
tell
fly.
that one.
But there are 6 questions you can ask. Are there any alternate pronunciations? What's the definition? What language of origin? You'll see that one come up a lot. It helps you put the word together. The part of speech, for the pronouncer to say the word again, which you can often ask multiple times, and to use the word in a sentence.
And so we've been seeing all of those going on. Currently, we have 20 spellers left in our bee, which means it's really going to heat up shortly. So we are going to take a break, we are going to reset, and then we are continuing with the final rounds of the 2019 Houston Public Media Spelling Bee. Don't go anywhere.
The 2019 Houston Public Media Spelling Bee is made possible by our presenting sponsor, Texas Children's Hospital.
Like the many others who welcome KUHT to the channels, let me say welcome to the mushrooming television picture. And welcome, because you're pioneering a brand new and complex side of the television picture. It's a new side and an unknown side, pretty much, to television. No one really knows what educational TV can do.
We are go at this time.
Ignition sequence start.
10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
We have liftoff.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Tons of ways to say it, even more ways to do it. I can't do that, can you?
Delicious.
It's about the intersection of science with art, history, and the world that we live in. See what we can discover together.
Enter an ancient Austrian forest. Once heavily logged and mined, these woods are forgotten and untouched for decades. The forces of nature rule the land again. And with the comeback of a long-lost creature, this forest's return to the wild is complete.
Travel deep into this remote Austrian forest, Wednesday night at 7.
This spring, it's a season of the amazing and astonishing. In a cruel world, hope endures. Whatever you think, you can never win. Rebuilding our nation.
Reconstruction left a legacy of hope, as well as violence.
From spectacular spring.
They're hunting up high.
To revolutionary creations.
These are the inventions that have defined our age.
All this and more this season.
The 2019 Houston Public Media Spelling Bee is made possible by our presenting sponsor, Texas Children's Hospital.
From Baylor College of Medicine Academy at James D. Ryan Middle School, welcome to the 2019 Houston Public Media Spelling Bee. I'm Ernie Manous, and I'm thrilled to have with me at the anchor desk three-time Houston spelling champ, Anjay Ajoda. Hello, Anjay.
Hey, Ernie, it's great to be here. We're about to watch the end of an exciting day of competition that's brought together spellers from all across Southeast Texas.
Well, before we can begin with the rest of the bee, we have to show you how we got to the point we're at right now. Earlier today, the Houston Public Media Spelling Bee began with 52 of the top spellers from across the region. The bee is conducted in rounds. The pronouncer says a word,
raconteur,
and then the spellers can ask follow-up questions to make sure they understand it.
Can you give me a definition?
Can you use it in a sentence? Can I have language origin?
At this competition level, even making it through round one is a challenge.
Spin it. S-P-I-N-N-E-T. Spin it.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
By the end of that round, we were down 13 spellers.
The correct spelling is W-E-D-E-L.
The words got tougher, and the eliminations kept on going.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Sorry, that is incorrect.
But some spellers rose to the occasion.
Totality. Radiant.
Reactant.
Viaduct.
Emancipation. E-M-A-N-C-I-P-A-T-I-O-N.
That is correct.
After 3 rounds, we lost 32 spellers.
The correct spelling is Q-U-A-D-R-E-N-N-I-A-L. The correct spelling is A-S-I-A-G-O.
Vagabond. V-A-G.
The words in round 3 were a challenge for spellers.
G.
Even last year's runner-up, Benjamin Chen, struggled.
A-B-O-N-D-E.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
A big round of applause for the speller. Now, we're down to the final 20. Claire Wang, Kirthana Krishnan, William Choi Kim, Anvi Manda, Diego Sarsosa, Sunkalp Gautam, Ian Robertson, Ryan Koppel, Shomi Lee Gosh, Ishan Mani, Christopher Jin, Sajid Famid, Raina Q, Tashvin Ryan, Serena Lee, Rishabh Subramania, Ariel Caranto, Gabriela Sukesin, Ishan Pendiala, and Andrew Zhao. Who's going to come out on top? Find out right now. And here are our 2019 Houston Public Media Spelling Bee finalists. And by the end of today's Bee, 2 of those spelling finalists will be going to Washington, D.C. to represent our area at the Scripps National Spelling Bee. So one more time, a big round of applause to them. Good luck to all of them. To get this thing going, we must first meet our officials. So we'll begin with our judges from the University of Houston, Dr. Kavita Singh, who is an assistant professor of English, and Dr. Richard Armstrong, an associate professor of classical studies.
And our pronouncer, Dr. Lauren Zenz, associate professor of applied linguistics at the University of Houston. And our appeals judge, off camera, is Richard Galenko, a recipient of the Stephen Sondheim Inspirational Teacher Award. Spellers, congratulations on making it to the finals.
And so now we continue with round 4. We'll find out first, are our judges ready? They are. So we begin the bee in round 4. Our first speller is Claire Wang, an 8th grader from A&M Consolidated Middle School.
Danza.
Danza, may I have the definition?
A formal, stately dance.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Danza.
Can I have the language of origin?
Originally from Latin, this word passed through French to Spanish.
Danza. D-A-N-Z-A, danza.
That is correct.
Our next speller, Kirtana Krishnan from Beckendorf Junior High.
Jerkin.
Jerkin. May I please have the definition?
A close-fitting, hip-length jacket.
Jerkin. May I please have the part of speech?
It's a noun.
Jerkin. May I please have the language of origin?
This word is of unknown origin.
Jerkin. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for jerkin.
Jerkin. May I please have the word again?
Jerkin.
Jerkin. J-E-R-K-I-N. Jerkin.
That's correct.
Our next speller, William Choi Kim, 5th grader from Black Elementary.
Rebus.
Rebus. Could you repeat the word?
Rebus.
Rebus. Could I have the meaning?
A representation of words or syllables by pictures of objects or by symbols whose names resemble the intended words or syllables in sound.
Rebus. Could I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Rebus. R-E-B-U-S. Rebus.
That's correct.
Now welcome Anvi Manda, 4th grader from Brandon Elementary School.
Dereliction.
Dereliction. May I please have the definition?
Intentional or conscious neglect as of principles.
Dereliction. May you please repeat the word?
Dereliction.
Dereliction. May you please use it in a sentence?
The security guard was summarily fired for dereliction of duty.
Dereliction. May I please have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Dereliction. May you please repeat the word?
Dereliction.
Dereliction. Dereliction. D-E-R-E-L-I-C-T-I-O-N. Dereliction.
That's correct.
Diego Sarsosa is a 3rd grader from Carroll Elementary.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is Saharan. It's an adjective. Its definition is of relating to, characteristic of, or likened to the Sahara Desert. Saharan.
Is there any alternate pronunciations?
Saharan, Saharan.
Saharan. S-A-H-A-R-I-N. Saharan.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is S-A-H-A-R-A-N.
Let's hear it for our speller as he exits the bee. Remember, there are no losers here today. They have competed with over 100,000 students to get to this point, so everyone is truly a winner. Our next speller going up is speller number 10, Sankalp Gautam, a 7th grader from College Station Middle School.
Valetudinarian.
Could you please repeat that?
Valetudinarian.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Valetudinarian. Valetudinarian.
Could you please repeat all the pronunciations?
Valetudinarian, valetudinarian, valetudinarian.
And what's the definition?
A person of a weak or sickly constitution, especially one whose chief concern is his invalidism.
Could you use that in a sentence, please?
Grandpa hopes that he will never be a valetudinarian.
Valetudinarian. What's the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Part of speech, please?
It's a noun.
Okay. Valetudinarian. VALETUDINARIAN.
That's correct.
Next speller, Ian Robertson from Creekwood Middle School, a 7th grader.
Saliently.
May you repeat the word?
Saliently.
May I have the definition, please?
In a conspicuous or outstanding manner.
May I have the word used in a sentence?
The Gothic arch was saliently characteristic of medieval architecture.
May you repeat the word?
Saliently.
Saliently. SALIANTLY. Saliently.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is SALIENTLY.
Let's hear it for Ian. A reminder to everyone who's watching, they have been through earlier rounds spelling their words correctly to get to this point. So again, we're very proud of what he accomplished. Up next is speller number 14, Ryan Koppel. Ryan is returning with us, having been in the bee 3 other times.
Nebulization.
Could you please repeat the word, ma'am?
Nebulization.
Nebulization. Can I have the definition?
Reduction as of a medical solution to a mist, spray, or vapor.
May you please use it in a sentence?
Nebulization of medicine facilitates the treatment of bronchopulmonary diseases.
Nebulization. Can I have the part of speech, ma'am?
It's a noun.
Nebulization. 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 Nebulization.
That is correct.
Up next is Shomili Ghosh, a 5th grader from Gleason Elementary.
Futilitarian.
Can you please repeat the word again?
Futilitarian.
Can you please tell me the definition?
Exhibiting or based on an attitude of ineffectiveness.
May I please have the alternate pronunciations?
Futilitarian.
Futilitarian. May I please have the language of origin?
This word was formed by combining 2 English words, each of which came into English from Latin.
May I please have the part of speech?
It's an adjective.
Can you please repeat the word again?
Futilitarian.
Futilitarian. FUTILITARIAN. Futilitarian.
That's correct.
Up next, Ishan Mani, 7th grader from the Kincaid School.
Ichnology.
Ichnology. Could I have the definition?
The study of fossil footprints.
Ichnology. Could I have the language of origin?
This word is from Greek.
Ichnology. ICHNOLOGY. Ichnology.
That is correct.
Up next is our speller number 25, Christopher Jin, an 8th grader from League City Intermediate School.
Janiform.
Can you please repeat the word?
Janiform.
May I have the definition?
Having a face on each of 2 sides.
May I have the language of origin?
This word consists of 2 Latin elements.
Can you please repeat the word?
Janiform.
Janiform. Janiform.
That is correct.
Up next, Sajid Famid, a 7th grader from Lehman Junior High.
Kurdistan.
Can you please repeat the word?
Kurdistan.
Can you repeat it one more time?
Kurdistan.
May I have the definition?
One of the several varieties of rugs woven by the Kurds, whose best examples are noted for fine colors and durability.
Kurdistan?
Kurdistan.
Kurdistan? Kurdistan. Can you please repeat the word one more time?
Kurdistan.
Kurdistan. May I have the language of origin?
This word is from a geographical name in Asia Minor and the Middle East.
Can you please repeat the word one more time?
Kurdistan.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
The red background of Jenny's Kurdistan goes well with her mahogany furniture.
Kurdistan. Kurdistan. Kurdistan.
That is correct.
Up next, Raina Q, an 8th grader from Pearland Junior High West.
Operatable.
Operatable. Can I have the definition, please?
Fit, possible, or desirable to use.
Can I have the language of origin?
The first part of this word is from an originally Latin word, and the second part is an English combining form.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Renata hoped that her car would be operatable after the collision.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for operatable.
Operatable. O-P-E-R-A-T O-P-E-R-A-T A-B-L-E.
That is correct.
Up next, Tashvin Ryan, a 7th grader from the Rice School.
Appareo.
Appareo. May I have the definition?
A pack saddle of stuffed leather or canvas.
Appareo. May I have the language of origin?
This word is from a word that went from Latin to Spanish.
May I use it in a sentence?
The appareo has never been improved upon as a way to protect an animal from injury while holding cargo.
Appareo. May you repeat the word?
Appareo.
Appareo. Appareo. A-P-P-A-R-I-O. Appareo.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is A-P-A-R-E-J-O.
Big round of applause for Tashvin, who actually takes the life advice, when the wind knocks you down, stand up stronger. He is standing strong today, a wonderful showing. Up next is Speller 42, Serena Lee, 5th grader from River Oaks Elementary.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is serraceous. It is an adjective. Its definition is like wax, waxy. The word is serraceous.
Serraceous. Can I have the language of origin?
This word consists of a Latin part plus an English combining form.
Serraceous. Can you use it in a sentence?
Papaya fruits are covered with a serraceous skin.
Serraceous. Can I have the part of speech?
It's an adjective.
Serraceous. Serraceous. C-E-R-A-C-I-O-U-S.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is C-E-R-A-C-E-O-U-S.
And we'll hear it for Serena Lee. Keep in mind, she's only in 5th grade, so she can return to RB possibly next year. Rishabh Subramanya is next at the mic, a 6th grader from T.H. Rogers Middle School.
Nosography.
Can you please give me the definition?
A description or classification of diseases.
Sentence, please.
Allen's research included a nosography of Ebola in children and adolescents.
Can you put it in can you give me the part of speech?
Noun.
Can you give me the language of origin?
This word consists of 2 Greek parts.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for nosography.
Can you repeat the word?
Nosography.
Nosography. N-O-S-O-G-R-A-P-H-Y. Nosography.
That is correct.
Speller 45 is next. Ariel Caranto, an 8th grader from St. Lawrence Catholic School.
Saliferous.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Saliferous.
Can I please have the word origin?
This word is from Latin.
Can you please give me the definition?
Producing, saturated with, or containing sodium chloride.
Can you please repeat the word?
Saliferous.
May I please have it in a sentence?
The tour guide recommended that the tourists resist the urge to taste the saliferous formations in the mine.
Can you please repeat the word?
Saliferous.
Saliferous. S-A-L-I-P-H-E-R-O-U-S. Saliferous.
I am sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is S-A-L-I-F-E-R-O-U-S.
As we applaud Ariel's competition spirit, remember her life advice is always stay open-minded so you don't miss opportunities. Someone who doesn't want to miss an opportunity now is Gabriella Sukesin, who is back up at the mic, an 8th grader from Twin Creeks Middle School.
Ibex.
Can I have the definition?
One of several wild goats living chiefly in high mountain areas and having large recurved horns.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for ibex.
Can you use it in a sentence?
While on a ski trip in the Swiss Alps, Pierre spotted an ibex.
Ibex. I-B-E-X. Ibex.
That is correct.
Up next, speller 52, Ishan Pendiala, 5th grader from Winsong Intermediate.
Rabbinic.
Rabbinic. Rabbinic. May I have the definition, please?
Of or relating to those acting as the official leaders of Jewish congregations or their writings.
Rabbinic. Rabbinic. May I have the language of origin, please?
The first part of this word came to English from French, which perhaps took it from Aramaic, and the second part is an English combining form.
Rabbinic. May I have the part of speech, please?
It's an adjective.
Rabbinic. Could you please repeat the word?
Rabbinic.
Rabbinic. Rabbinic. Rabbinic. R-A-B-B-I-N-I-C. Rabbinic.
That is correct.
And our final speller in this round, Andrew Zhao, 5th grader from Youngblood Intermediate.
Sebaceous.
Can you repeat the word?
Sebaceous.
Can you give me a definition?
Relating to, composed of, or secreting fatty matter.
Can you give me the origin?
This word is from Latin.
Can you give me a definition again?
Relating to, composed of, or secreting fatty matter.
Can you repeat the word again?
Sebaceous.
Can you give me the origin again?
This word is from Latin.
Can you repeat the word again?
Sebaceous.
Are there any alternative pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for sebaceous.
Can you repeat the word again?
Sebaceous.
Sebaceous. S-A-B-A-C. Can you repeat the word again?
Sebaceous.
Can you repeat the word again?
Sebaceous.
I-O-U-S, sebaceous.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is S-E-B-A-C-E-O-U-S.
A big round of applause for the speller. He did an amazing job, as they all have. And remember, what we're seeing now is playing out the best of the best. And yet we lost one more speller there. A total of 6 came out in that round, leaving us with 14 to go in the B.
Now, before we get too far, we should take a look at the different scenarios that might come about at the end of the B.
That's true. We start with so many spellers in our region that we could send a champion and runner-up or co-champs to Washington.
Now for the end of B procedures. The spelling bee is conducted in rounds. To crown a champion, the rounds continue until there is only one speller left. That speller advances alone to a new one-word championship round. If the speller correctly spells the word, the speller is declared the champion. If the speller misspells this word, a new round begins with all of the spellers from the previous round. If we begin a round with only 2 spellers in the competition and a champion does not emerge in the course of 5 rounds, co-champions will be declared.
And so that is how this could all play out. So we're anxious, curious, waiting to see what's going to go next. What are you thinking so far?
These are all very accomplished spellers. It's been a long day for them, and at this point, it's anyone's game.
Yeah? Well, let's find out if we can learn something more in this next round. Judges, are you ready? All right, we are going to begin again. Claire, please come up to the mic, and we will continue. You know, Claire was actually with us in 2017 also, so this is her second HPM Spelling Bee.
Vacuity.
Vacuity, may I have the definition?
The state or fact of being temporarily or characteristically free of ideas, reflections, cares, mental emptiness, or activity.
Can I have the part of speech?
It's a noun.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Vacuity.
Can you repeat the definition?
The state or fact of being temporarily or characteristically free of ideas, reflections, cares, mental emptiness, or activity.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Ron was often amazed at the vacuity of his new puppy, who always ran to fetch even when nothing was thrown.
Vacuity. V-A-C-U-I-T-Y, vacuity.
That is correct.
Kirtana actually is at the mic now, and her role model are her parents because they support her in everything she does.
Durezza.
Durezza, may I please have the definition?
Harshness, a musical term.
Durezza, may I please have the part of speech?
It's a noun.
Durezza, does this come from Italian?
Yes.
Durezza, are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for Durezza.
May I please have the word again?
Durezza.
Durezza. D-E-R-U-Z-Z-A. Durezza.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is D-U-R-E-Z-Z-A.
Kirtana leaves the bee, but she should leave very proud, knowing she studied hard and did her very best. The bee continues now with William, who's approaching the mic.
Cincture.
Cincture. Could I have the definition?
To girdle with or as if with a belt or band.
Cincture. Could I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Cincture. Could I have the part of speech?
Verb.
Cincture. S-I-N-C-T-U-R-E. Cincture.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is C-I-N-C-T-U-R-E.
Let's hear it for William. William lists his dad as his role model because he never gives up and always works hard, as did William today in the bee. A wonderful, wonderful showing from him. Up next, Anvi is coming up to the mic. And as she says, you'll never know what will happen if you don't try.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is isentropic. It is an adjective. Its definition is taking place without change of the amount of energy in a system not available for doing work.
Isentropic. May I please have the language of origin?
This word is from Greek.
Isentropic. May you please use the word in a sentence?
If steam could be expanded in a turbine with no friction or other losses, the expansion would be isentropic.
Isentropic. May I please have the part of speech?
It's an adjective.
Isentropic. May you please repeat the word?
Isentropic.
Isentropic. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Isentropic. Isentropic.
Isentropic. May I please have the part of speech?
It's an adjective.
Isentropic. Isentropic. I-S-E-N-T-R-O-P-I-C. Isentropic.
That is correct.
Up next, speller number 10, Sunculp, returns to the mic. And his life advice is Hakuna Matata.
Osmotic.
Could you please repeat that?
Osmotic.
Could you say that one more time?
Osmotic.
Osmotic? Okay. What's the language of origin?
This word is from Greek.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
The large quantity of sugar in home-preserved jams and jellies helps to kill bacteria through osmotic action that shrinks the bacteria cells.
What's the definition of osmotic?
Of, relating to, or having the property of the flow or diffusion that takes place through a semi-permeable membrane, typically separating either a solvent and a solution, or a dilute solution and a concentrated solution.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Osmotic.
What's the part of speech?
It's an adjective.
Can you repeat the word?
Osmotic.
What's the definition one more time?
Of, relating to, or having the property of the flow or diffusion that takes place through a semi-permeable membrane, typically separating either a solvent and a solution, or a dilute solution and a concentrated solution.
And could you please repeat both pronunciations one more time?
Osmotic, osmotic.
Osmotic. O-S-M-O-T-I-C. Osmotic.
That is correct.
Thank you.
Up next, Ryan returns to the mic. And his life advice to all of us is just be kind.
Wainwright.
Wainwright. Can I have the definition?
A maker and repairer of wagons.
Wainwright. Can you use it in a sentence, ma'am?
The Historical Society hired a Wainwright to construct a replica of a 19th century chuck wagon.
Wainwright. Can you give me the part of speech, ma'am?
It's a noun.
Can you please repeat the word?
Wainwright.
Kind of language of origin?
This word consists of two originally English elements.
Wainwright. Wainwright. W-A-I-N-R-I-G-H-T. Wainwright.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is W-A-I-N-W-R-I-G-H-T.
Let's hear it for Ryan. As we mentioned before, this was the 4th time Ryan has been with us at the Houston Public Media Spelling Bee. Being that he's in 7th grade, he has a chance to come back one more year. Show Me Lee, though, is at the mic and ready to continue this year.
Censorious.
Censorious. May I please have the definition?
Marked by or given to an inclination to discover and severely condemn especially social, moral, or artistic errors.
Censorious. May I please have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Can you please put it in a sentence?
Helen was in one of her censorious moods at the reception this evening.
Censorious. What is the part of speech for this word?
It's an adjective.
Censorious. C-E-N-S-O-R-I-U-S. Censorious.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is C-E-N-S-O-R-I-O-U-S.
Let's hear it for Show Me Lee. Show Me Lee's life advice is move on from the past. And we hope we'll see her back here next year. She's worked very hard and a wonderful speller. We welcome now to the mic, Ishan.
Ectothermic.
Ectothermic. Could I have the definition?
Deriving heat from without the body, cold-blooded.
Ectothermic. What's the language of origin?
Both parts of this word are originally Greek.
Ectothermic. Could you please repeat the word?
Ectothermic.
Ectothermic. Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Reptiles are ectothermic creatures that rely on sunlight for warmth.
Ectothermic. E-C-T-O-T-H-E-R-M-I-C. Ectothermic.
That is correct.
Returning to the mic is Christopher Jen. His life advice is you only truly lose when you stop trying.
Umbrageous.
Can you please repeat the word?
Umbrageous.
May I have the definition?
Providing protection from heat and light, shady.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from a word that went from Latin to French to English.
Can you please repeat the word?
Umbrageous.
Umbrageous. U-M-B-R-A-G-O-U-S.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct spelling is U-M-B-R-A-G-E-O-U-S.
Let's hear it for Christopher. Christopher's philosophy for rebounding from failure is learn from what you did wrong and try again. He did very right today and a lot of right. Up next, speller 26. Sajid is back. His life advice is no pain, no gain.
Imbricate.
Can you please repeat the word?
Imbricate.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
May I have the part of speech?
It is an adjective.
May I have the definition?
Lying lapped over each other in regular order in the manner of tiles or shingles on a roof.
Can you please repeat the word?
Imbricate.
Imbricate. Can you please use the word in a sentence?
Fiona watched as the florist deftly folded the imbricate petals of the lotus blossom.
Imbricate. Imbricate. IMBRICATE.
That is correct.
Raina is next up to spell. When asked what skill she could teach us, she said, violin, maybe.
Drongo.
Drongo, can I have the definition?
A bird native to Asia, Africa, and Australia.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for drongo.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from a Madagascar name.
Can I have the part of speech?
It's a noun.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The racket-tailed drongo has an ever-changing song and catches flies.
Drongo. D-R-O-N-G-O. Drongo.
That is correct.
Rishab is coming up to the mic. His definition of success is when those who continuously fail persevere until they become fortunate enough to achieve that they really want.
Sociologies.
Can you please give me the definition?
A style of writing held to be characteristic of specialists in the study of the development, structure, and function of human groups.
Can you please put it in a sentence?
The editor urged the author to rewrite some passages that sounded like sociologies.
Can you please, what's the language of origin?
This word is from a Latin part, plus a Greek part, plus a Portuguese and Italian part.
What is the part of speech?
It's a noun.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Sociologies, sociologies.
Can you please repeat the word one more time?
Sociologies.
Sociologies. S-O-C-I-O-L-O-G-I-E-S. Sociologies.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is S-O-C-I-O-L-O-G-E-S-E.
Let's hear it for Rishab. It took him 5 rounds to finally miss a word. He made Houston ISD very proud today. Gabriella is now returning to the mic. You know, her favorite movie? The Greatest Showman.
Tarpaulin.
Can I have the definition?
A piece or sheet of waterproofed canvas or other waterproof material used for covering or protecting goods, vehicles, athletic fields, or other exposed objects.
Can you repeat the word?
Tarpaulin.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Tarpaulin, tarpolian.
Can you repeat the word?
Tarpaulin.
Can you use it in a sentence?
When rain began during the second inning of the baseball game, the ground crew rolled out the tarpaulin to protect the field.
Can you repeat the alternate pronunciations?
Tarpaulin, tarpolian.
Can you repeat the word?
Tarpaulin.
Tarpaulin. T-A-R-P-O-L-E-A-N.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is T-A-R-P-A-U-L-I-N.
And we say goodbye to Gabriella Sukesin. She was with us last year and got another chance to come back to the Bee this year, qualifying all the way up to being one of the best of the best. We're very proud of her. Our final speller now in this round, Ishan is back with us. And he is saying success is when you try your best and you reach your goals.
Aclophobia.
Aclophobia. Aclophobia. May I have the definition, please?
Morbid fear of crowds.
Aclophobia. Aclophobia. May I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from Greek.
Aclophobia. May I have the word in a sentence, please?
Alice never attends rock concerts because of her aclophobia.
Aclophobia. Aclophobia. May I have the part of speech, please?
It's a noun.
Aclophobia. Could you please repeat the word?
Aclophobia.
Aclophobia. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for aclophobia.
Aclophobia. Aclophobia. Aclophobia. Aclophobia. O-C-H-L-O-P-H-O-B-I-A. Aclophobia.
That is correct.
Nicely done. And that wraps up that round. Our fifth round in the spelling bee. An even round. We have 7 still in. We lost 7 in the round.
That's right. It was a difficult round. I'm so proud of those who even didn't get a word right that round.
Yeah, to get to this point, it's quite an achievement, and it's taken a lot of time, as you mentioned earlier. It's been a long day, and these students have been spelling and thinking about words. So to get to this point, to keep their concentration, it's very difficult and very hard. But it's not over yet. We still have 7 spellers up there who want to know the results, and the best way to do that is to continue on to our next round. So I'll check with our judges. Are you ready to continue? They are. I should be asking the spellers if they're ready, but they don't have a choice. Speller number 1, Claire, back up to the mic. Here we go again. I will tell you her favorite movie happens to be Crazy Rich Asians.
Beatnik.
Beatnik. May I have it in a sentence?
The beatnik read a poem at the cafe while drinking coffee as black as his turtleneck sweater.
May I have the definition?
A person having a predilection for unconventional behavior and dress, and often a preoccupation with exotic philosophizing and self-expression.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is made up of an English part and a part that is from Polish and Ukrainian-derived Yiddish.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for beatnik.
Beatnik. B-E-E-T-N-I-K, beatnik.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is B-E-A-T-N-I-K.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Claire making it through to round 6. Her life advice is work hard, play hard. She worked hard today. I hope she plays hard later. Congratulations. Now on to our youngest speller still in the competition at only 9 years old. Anvi continues in the Bee.
Umbilicate.
Umbilicate. May I please have the definition?
Resembling a navel, specifically depressed like a navel.
Umbilicate. May you please use it in a sentence?
Antiviral medications were used to treat the umbilicate lesions on the patient's skin.
Umbilicate. May I please have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Umbilicate. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Umbilicate.
Umbilicate. Umbilicate. Am I saying, one sec. Umbilicate. May I please have the part of speech?
This is an adjective.
May you please repeat the word?
Umbilicate.
May you please repeat the alternate pronunciations?
Umbilicate.
Umbilicate. Umbilicate. Umbilicate. U-M-B umbilicate.
That is correct.
Nicely done. Up next, son called Still in the Bee at 12 years old.
Vaccinoid.
Vaccinoid. Could you please repeat that?
Vaccinoid.
And may I have the definition, please?
Being or resembling the mild systemic reaction of a human being following immunization against smallpox.
Can you tell me the sentence, please?
A vaccinoid reaction indicates that the individual already has a partial immunity to smallpox.
What is the language of origin?
The first part of this word is from an originally Latin word, and the second part is an English combining form.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for vaccinoid.
And the part of speech, please?
It is an adjective.
Vaccinoid. VACCINOID.
That is correct.
Nice job. Up next is Ishan, speller 22, who is 13 years of age.
Segmentate.
Segmentate. Could I have the definition?
Composed of constituent parts into which a body or quantity is or may be divided.
Segmentate. Is this from Greek?
I have that this word is from Latin.
Okay. Segmentate. SEGMENTATE. Segmentate.
That is correct.
Sajid now continues in the bee. Sajid's role model is his mom because she always believes in him no matter what.
Dactylion.
May I have the definition?
The tip of the middle finger.
Can you please use that in a sentence?
Jeff's right dactylion was calloused from playing the guitar so much.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from Greek.
Are there any alternative pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for dactylion.
Can you please repeat the definition?
The tip of the middle finger.
Can you please repeat the word?
Dactylion.
Can you repeat the sentence again?
Jeff's right dactylion was calloused from playing the guitar so much.
Dactylion. DACTYLYON. Dactylion.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is DACTYLION.
A quote that inspires Sajid is, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts," from Winston Churchill. And he continued quite a way in our bee today. Being in 7th grade, we hope to see you back here next year. Up next, Raina is at the mic. When asked about travel, she said, if I could teleport to my bed anytime I wanted, that would be fantastic because it's so comfy. Let's hope she goes nowhere now.
Celeritis.
Celeritis. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for celeritis.
Can I have the definition?
Swift moving.
Can I have the part of speech?
It's an adjective.
Can I have the language of origin?
The first part of this word is from an originally Latin word that went through French before becoming English, and the second part is an English combining form.
Can you repeat the word?
Celeritis.
Celeritis. Solariidous.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is Celeritus.
Goodbye, Terena. Again, another quite accomplished speller, and it's wonderful to see them go this far. The number of B's they had to qualify in and achieve to get here is astonishing, so everyone is a winner today. Ishan is up at the mic next, ready to continue his journey with his next word.
Padrone.
Padrone. Padrone. Could you please repeat the word?
Padrone.
Padrone. Padrone. May I have the definition, please?
One that secures employment offer under contract for immigrant workers, especially of Italian extraction, and that also acts as banker and commissary for them with the overall purpose of profit by exploitation.
Padrone. Could you please repeat the word?
Padrone.
Padrone. Padrone. Padrone. May I have the language of origin, please?
This word came from Italian, which formed it from a Latin word.
Padrone. 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 May I have the part of speech, please?
This is a noun.
Padrone. 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 Padrone.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is Padrone.
Thank you.
We give Ishan a big round of applause. His life advice to everyone is no matter the result, if you did your best, that's what matters at the end of the day. At the end of today, he surely did his best. A big round of applause for all our spellers. It was a brutal round. We lost a number of spellers there. We lost, I do believe, 4 spellers with 3 remaining in the B. An interesting point, the ages of the spellers still in the B, 13, 12, and 9 years old. I do want to go over a couple of the things that you may be wondering at home. The questions they're asking, there are only a couple questions they're allowed to ask.
That's right, Ernie. There's only 6 questions you can ask during a spelling bee. You can ask for the word to be said again, which is really helpful to make sure that you and the pronouncer are both talking about the right word. Always important. Make sure you can ask for the language of origin, often helpful for putting the word together if you don't know about it. You can ask for the definition. You can also ask for any alternate pronunciations. You can ask for it to be said in a sentence, and you can ask for the part of speech.
Outside of that, you cannot ask anything else, and if you do, the judges will not respond.
That's correct. They'll say, thanks, nice try.
Nice try. Well, we have 3 spellers who really want to give it a nice try as they continue. This is where it gets rather tense because 2 of our spellers are going to Scripps National. Who are the 2 that are going to go forward? We may find out in this next round. If the judges are ready, they look ready. The B continues. Anvi, approach the mic.
Acroamatic.
Acroamatic. May I please have the definition?
Told orally to chosen disciples only.
Acroamatic. May I please have the language of origin?
This word is from Greek.
Acroamatic. May you please use it in a sentence?
The famously secretive club has many acroamatic traditions.
Acroamatic. May I please have the part of speech?
It's an adjective.
May you please repeat the language of origin?
This word is from Greek.
Acroamatic. May I please have the definition?
Told orally to chosen disciples only.
Acroamatic. A-C-R-O-A-M-A-T-I-C. Achromatic?
That is correct.
And he continues. Up next, Sunculp.
Illative.
Could you please say that again?
Illative.
What's the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
What's the definition?
Of or relating to inference, marked by the use of or by ability in drawing an inference.
Could you say the word again?
Illative.
Are there alternate pronunciations?
Elative.
Could you say the word again?
Illative.
Could you use it in a sentence?
The detective made an illative assumption when she saw the unlocked window.
Could you say both pronunciations, please?
Illative. Elative.
Illative. I-L-A-T-I-V-E.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct spelling is I-L-L-A-T-I-V-E.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for Sunculp. He has made it so far. Not necessarily the end of the road yet. We have to see how the rest of this plays out. There's a lot of interesting rules. Ishan, you look anxious to get up to that microphone, so come up for your word.
Ocellus.
Ocellus. Could I have the definition?
One of usually 3 simple eyes in an insect located in a triangle between the compound eyes.
Ocellus. Could I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Ocellus. Could you use in a sentence, please?
A single ocellus can do no more than detect light, but a group of them can produce an image of the surrounding area.
Ocellus. O-S-C-E-L-L. Can you tell me the language of origin again?
This word is from Latin.
Okay. Can I start over? O-S-C-E-L-L-O-S.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is O-C-E-L-L-U-S.
Wonderful showing by Ishan. Now, a point of reference. Don't feel too bad for our last spellers, as is the rules of our bee. 2 students do go to the Scripps National Spelling Bee. So if things continue as they're looking, we actually are going to have a championship word, and then we're going to welcome our 2 spellers back to go and see who will be going as a runner-up, depending on how things play out next. This is a tense moment.
It is. Everything rests on the next word.
It is kind of surprising. And we have our young contestant up there, one of the youngest in the entire bee, and very well maybe moving on to that championship word. If you're up there sitting in that chair right now, what are you thinking?
Well, if you're up there, you're thinking, got to make sure I take my time, I do my best, and I give it everything I've got.
Well, she's been doing it so far. So if our judges are ready, they are. We're going to have our championship word. Remember, if she spells it correct, you are looking at our new champ. If not, the bee will continue. So here we go. Anvi, are you ready?
Yes.
She is ready.
Ulyssian.
Ulyssian. May I please have the definition?
Of relating to or resembling Ulysses, the hero of Homer's Odyssey.
Ulyssian. May I please have the language of origin?
This word is from a Greco-Roman name.
Ulyssian. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for Ulyssian.
May you please repeat the word?
Ulyssian.
Ulyssian. Ulyssian. Ulyssian. May I please have the language of origin again?
This word is from a Greco-Roman name.
Ulyssian. May I please have the definition?
Of, relating to, or resembling Ulysses, the hero of Homer's Odyssey.
Ulyssian. May I restart? Ulyssian. Ulyssian. Ulyssian?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is Ulyssessean.
Thank you.
So close. Let's hear it for Andy. But we can't feel too bad. Andy is still in the B, but because of that missed championship word, we welcome back the other two spellers. So bring them back up to the stage. A nice round of applause. The B continues. We reset at this point and continue with the next round of the B with all three spellers back in.
That's correct. All three of them will get a chance to be co-champion, champions, or runner-up.
Or one of them might not make it. We'll find out as this continues. You have to remember, a lot of people at home are wondering, well, Andy did spell an extra word correct, but in Scripps, it doesn't work like that.
That's right. According to the official rules of the B, if the championship word is misspelled, then all of the spellers in the previous round get to come back.
So they are all back up on stage. Once I get the okay, we will move on. Make sure our judges are ready. Judges, are you ready to continue again? We start at the beginning of our order again, so Andy, back up to the mic. Here you go again. Speller number 4.
Odontotomy.
Odontotomy. May I please have the definition?
The operation of cutting into a tooth.
Odontotomy. May I please have the language of origin?
Both parts of this word are originally Greek.
Odontotomy. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for odontotomy.
Odontotomy. May you please use it in a sentence?
Preventive dental care that involved odontotomy gave way to the application of fissure sealants in the 1970s.
Odontotomy. O-D-O-N-T-O-T-O-M-Y. Odontotomy?
That is correct.
And we continue. Sunkulp, it is your turn. Please approach the mic.
Buccinator.
Could you say that again?
Buccinator.
What's the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Are there alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for buccinator.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Because of the injury to Tom's cheek, the surgeon had to repair a buccinator.
Can I have the definition?
A thin, broad muscle forming the wall of the cheek and serving to compress the cheek against the teeth and to retract the angle of the mouth.
What's the language of origin again?
It's this word is from Latin.
Could you say the word again?
Buccinator.
Buccinator. B-U-X-E-N-A-T-O-R.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is B-U-C-C-I-N-A-T-O-R.
Thank you.
Again, let's hear it for Sunkulp. As we learned just recently, this may be just a short rest for him. We're hoping to see him back in the B. Ishan, it is your turn now.
Rabulistic.
Rabulistic. Could I have the definition?
Characterized by railing or pettifoggery.
Rabulistic. Could I have the language of origin?
The first part of this word is from an originally Latin word, and the second part contains English combining forms.
Rebulistic. R-E-B-U-L-I-S-T-I-C. Rebulistic.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct spelling is R-A-B-U-L-I-S-T-I-C.
Thank you.
Let's hear it again for Ishan. It's strange. I feel like we've been here before, just a few minutes ago.
I am getting a sense of deja vu.
I am too. I will tell you that Anvi is really working up the emotion inside me. This is very tense. As we wait to verify everything is okay to move on, it will be the same rules as we mentioned a few minutes ago. Anvi would move ahead to do a championship word. If she gets it correct, she becomes our champion. And then our two other spellers will return to see who is the runner-up. If she gets it wrong, wash, rinse, and repeat. Here we go. Judges, are you ready? Again, Anvi, are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Raclette.
Raclette. May I please have the definition?
A dish of Swiss origin consisting of melted cheese, traditionally served with tiny boiled potatoes and sour pickles.
Raclette. May I please have the language of origin?
Originally from Latin, this word passed from Old Provençal to French before becoming English.
Raclette. May you please use it in a sentence?
Roderick stopped at a small restaurant and ordered raclette and a warm drink.
Raclette. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Raclette.
Raclette. R-A-C-L-E-T-T-E. Raclette.
That is correct.
We have our Houston Public Media 2019 Spelling Champion. Nothing makes me happier than handing you a trophy almost bigger than you are. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel? I'm helping you with this. It's kind of heavy.
Excited.
Excited? You should be. I'm very proud of you. But you know what? We're not going to send you alone. We're going to send a runner-up with you, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you to find a seat, sit back down, and we're going to find out which of these gentlemen is going with you, okay?
Okay.
Hey, you want me to help you with this?
No, I'm good.
You got it? Okay. Have a seat. And the B continues. Anjay, explain what we're doing now.
All right, so right now we're searching for a runner-up. The second person who's going to accompany Anvi to the National Spelling Bee.
And that's because we start with such a large area and so many students, so many spellers. By the time we get down to the end, Scripps allows us to send two to represent our region. Either one can win at Scripps once we get there, but they go, in this case, as a champion and a runner-up. So, should we find out who is going?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, this will continue. There is no championship word in this round, but we will continue until one emerges the winner at the end of a round. Judges, are you ready? Spellers, are you ready? Maybe we hear from Ishan in the back. Sankalp, you are first. Approach the mic.
Euletic.
Could you please say that again?
Euletic.
Euletic. What's the definition?
Of or relating to the gums.
Euletic. Could you say it again?
Euletic.
Are there alternate pronunciations?
I have no alternate pronunciations for euletic.
What language does it come from?
This word is from a Greek-derived Latin element plus an English combining form.
What does it mean again?
Of or relating to the gums.
Can you say it again?
Euletic.
Euletic. Could you say it one more time?
Euletic.
Okay. Euletic. Uletic.
That is correct.
Thank you.
Sunculp continues. Up next, Ishan. If Ishan gets it right, we continue with the rounds. If not, we have our runner-up.
This word has a near homonym. The word is annelid. It is a noun. Its definition is a submerged marine plant. The word is annelid.
Annelid, could I have the language of origin?
This word is made up of originally Greek parts.
Annelid. Could you repeat the word?
Annelid.
Could I have this in a sentence?
Eelgrass is a common annelid found along the North Atlantic coast.
Annelid. Could you repeat the definition, please?
A submerged marine plant.
Annelid. Could you repeat the language of origin, please?
This word is made up of originally Greek parts.
Annelid. E N N O L I D, annelid.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling is E-N-A-L-I-D.
Okay, thank you.
Let's hear it for Ishan. Bravely fought, very hard words. Before we move on and announce anything more, because this is so important, we want to make sure that everything is valid, everything was handled correctly. It is the luck of the draw when you get to this point.
It really is. The words you get, maybe one you've never seen before, but it's all about what's the next one on the pronouncer's list.
Well, with that being said, I can say we have our runner-up. Speller number 10, Sunculp, is going to the Scripps National Spelling Bee. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And come on back here, Anvi. Two of you, come right here. Come here, the two of you together for a minute. Because, as I've told you, you're going to Washington. Would you like to know more about what? She's not going to put that down, are you? No. Here's a look at what you are going to receive. This year, the top two spellers of the Houston Public Media Spelling Bee will be whisked away for a week in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., to participate in the Scripps National Spelling Bee. They'll also receive online subscriptions to Encyclopedia Britannica and the Merriam-Webster Unabridged, the official dictionary of the bee. And all of our bee participants receive a commemorative t-shirt, certificate, and finalist medal. Congratulations. So absolutely wonderful. Here you see before you people we are very proud of. And here to hand off one of the trophies is the Houston Public Media General Manager, Lisa Shumay.
Thank you, Ernie. I'm so thrilled to present Sunculp. Congratulations. Runner-up. Fantastic job. Fantastic job by all our spellers. And we've got two great representatives.
We do hand that trophy
the
right
honors.
over.
There you go.
And keep a good hold on your trophy like she's keeping one on hers. What do you plan to do next?
Study.
That's what I wanted to hear. And the reason they have to study is because we want you to follow their adventures as they represent us at Scripps National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. It'll be happening on ESPN. Round 3 begins live May 29th. It'll be followed with the finals on May 30th, beginning at 9 a.m. in the morning, and then in prime time, May 30th at 7:30. So remember, watch, support. A big round of applause to all of you. If your school would like to enter the bee, you can start doing that in May at spellingbee.com, and then maybe you'll be standing here next year. We here at Houston Public Media do want to make a big thank you to all the spellers that spelled today, their families, their teachers, their bee organizers, the staff that it took. It takes a true village to get to this. Oh, you look like you want to cry. She is very excited about this. A special thanks, of course, to Baylor College of Medicine Academy at James D. Ryan Middle School for hosting us again this year. And on behalf of Houston Public Media, I'm Ernie News. Thank you all for watching. And remember, spell it right. Thank you, guys. Congratulations. See you next year.
The 2019 Houston Public Media Spelling Bee is made possible by our presenting sponsor, Texas Children's Hospital.